Yo, back again, back again. What up, what up, what up? And our music should still be going. It should still be on like it never was gone. It should be on like it was never gone. It might be though. Shit. We should be over here though. Everybody make it okay? Everybody make it over here, all right? Y'all here? Here's the link. There's the panel link. Everybody make it okay? It was a rough flight, but we made it, huh? We here. We in it to win it, Bennett. We made it, baby. We good. We good. We got this, my babies. We got this. Cause what the hell did they think? My goodness sakes. I know this. I know I feel like it's gonna get rough. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit of a rough one. Just a tad bit. I said, ah shit, we better fucking switch over real quick just in case. Just in case. Because we know how crazy stuff can get. You know what I'm saying? What up? What up?
I got
What's
a
up?
question.
Yeah.
I got a question. You know that
What's up?
great big ugly ogre looking thing over there that hosted that shit show today?
Yes.
I thought she was like about it. You know what I mean? Like I thought,
Oh yeah.
why'd you change your title, pussy? Why'd you change your title? Huh? Hmm?
What's it
I'm
say
asking.
now?
Uh
Change to what is her weapon of choice?
what happened? Timmy Tough Knuckles. You can't even be tough online. You big pussy bitch. Just saying.
Well, gosh, dang.
You got a damn pussy over the internet. Imagine that one in person. Don't hit me.
I'm gonna tell you what. I can't believe what the fuck I heard. Why I just pinned the StreamYard link in the fucking poll. Look, I can't believe I'm fucking clicking the wrong link. Why I can't fucking believe they have fucking Beach up there and they're playing Captain Sabo. That shit gets is cracking me up.
She'll literally do anything at this point to get any kind of attention she can get.
I mean,
It's
them
amazing.
though. Like, they know she's a piece of shit. They know that, you know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
No, I
here they
do.
still stand
Just
playing
wait.
Captain Sabo. Why though? Like, they know she's a piece of shit because it's
Bro,
against us.
I'm telling you, fiance got this figured out right now. See, what you can do with dumb people is play with them, right? You can make
Right.
them do whatever you want. You can make them say whatever you want. That whole thing today was nothing but a setup. And just wait until they turn, because that's when it's
Yeah.
gonna get good.
I missed too much in the middle of the day today. I went fishing for a couple hours. I feel like I missed a lot.
You didn't miss anything.
No? Okay,
No.
good.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't.
Because I
You
would
heard the
hate,
good part. You already
I would
heard the good
hate to
part.
miss the implosion when it happens. I swear to God, I can't look away. I can't. I have every alert set up that I possibly can because I do not want to miss it. It's fucking coming, and it's literally
I'm
like we're on
dead.
DEFCON 1.
Ow. I had
Yes,
I
ma'am.
had 3 windows open, 2 devices, and I called 4 friends that were napping to let them know that shit was blowing up.
It's coming, and I don't want to miss it. Ooh, I don't want to miss
And
a
it was
thing.
kind of funny because I will say he was watching the chat in the beginning, and you could just see, like, it's almost like that show I watched the other night with them tiger sharks and that whale carcass, right? And she's over here she gonna bite from this part, she gonna bite from that part, trying to get support for in the chat. Insane.
Where's Craig been all day?
Sleep.
I ain't heard
Sleeping.
a peep.
Yeah, it's all he does all day. He says it every time he goes on the internet.
God, I don't know how they do it.
Well, if you're awake all night, you have to sleep during the day.
But who's taking care of the fucking kids? I hate to bring
No.
up the kids, but I just
Not our problem.
true.
That's not my concern.
Yep. Nope. Not mine either.
I'm trying to tell you right now, I don't know how somebody sits up and streams all night and then they don't even have to like go to bed in the daytime.
Well, we got them kind of people in a town in Paragould, Arkansas, but I'm not going to say what keeps them up.
Yeah, let me rephrase that. Without help. How about that?
Yes, without mommy's little helper.
Are you guys talking about Red Bull?
I was
Yeah.
talking about Red Bull, absolutely.
Hold on here. Tiffany B. Tim Simp coming in, dropping 10 of them on us. Thank you. I appreciate you. Miss Jen Rebel dropping 5 of them on us. Emma Swan, member for 2 months. Beckfist, new member. Thank you. Brandy Wine, love the Queen Bee and Clue. Caffeinated Duchess is a new member. Be Nice and Try It, member for 5 months. Tiffany B. Tim Sim, member for 8 months. Fight of the Bumble. Please tell me Zaddy B. Tim is joining. Absolutely, he sure is. He just ain't been over here yet. Midwest, thank you for becoming a new member. Wake Up Maggie, happy to be a high member for 6 months. Iffy Angel, thank you for being a new member. And Buddha Girl, member for 7 months. Thank you for being a Bumble. Dead Legato, thank you for being a member for 1 month. What up? See, look, B10 was supposed to be over here, but listen, I think the only thing that got accomplished was Petty went the fuck off and checked Brittany J and got to tell her to her face, you know what I'm saying, about the shit she's been doing. But I don't even think Petty got to tell her everything she wanted to.
No.
She probably shouldn't on the internet.
Right. It might have been better for her just to hold it all back.
She's got some real deep hatred for Petty right now because I think she really thinks Craig's in love with her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And this
Do
whole
y'all
island thing
think-
is just going to be a fucking riot because if
And-
she gets voted on too, it's going to be
Can I ask
great.
y'all a serious question? Do y'all think if BJ really has a lawyer, do you think like he watches y'all's content and laughs his absolute ass off at
Yeah, well, he
CJ?
cashes her check.
No, bro.
Yeah.
No.
There is a
Hold
check.
on. Hold on a minute. No, I don't. I don't think that. I don't think that for 5 seconds. Do you want to know why I don't think that? Because
Because
nobody is working for free. She
Right.
allegedly hasn't paid this lawyer in full. I don't think they're watching anything.
Yeah, good point.
I don't even know that
Valid
they'll
point.
watch it
True.
once they get their money.
Exactly. And that might, you know what I mean? And that might be something too. And what else I noticed too, I'm going to go over this. Purple Dragon Shill dropped $50 super sticker. Thank you. She said, honey dipped blunts for all. Pass them out. That's right, Biddy. I know that's
down.
right. That's right. We got the infused, baby. Infused.
I'm to the right.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. She and I'm just 57 member for 3 months. Thank you for being here, Betty. Okay, so they did Betty, when Betty first served the original lawsuit on me, the one that was dismissed, she put a
Yeah.
bunch of fucking links in there, and when she did, we went back and checked the fucking links, bro. Tell me why they were a bunch of fucking links to a bunch of goddamn Chinese videos and shit that didn't mean shit or matter or have nothing to do with nothing.
What?
Swear to God, bro. Whole page of
What?
fucking dead ass links or links that were to shit that had nothing to do with nothing, like Chinese cooking videos and just crazy ass weird shit because they know the judge is never going to open that and watch it.
Holy crap.
Yeah, because we copy and pasted those links and they went to fucking nothing. Since that lawsuit's already dismissed, we'll go through it again. Like maybe, you know what I'm saying, go through like her claims that she did, that she put in, and the, you know.
Yeah, you got to be really
I'm
careful with those
flabbergasted.
links. You got to be really, really, really careful with those links. Because there could be buried metadata in there that could bring you to worse than cooking videos, and you'll never even see it, and it'll be in your history.
I don't know. This is in a lawsuit, so It was from Betty.
Oh, okay.
Well, we also got proof that the real life thing over there just totally gets overlooked and okayed because people again today contacted law enforcement over something that had nothing to do with them. And I have to give it to B. Tim. Two rings of the bell. B. Tim called them all tampons. The first time that we said that, B. Tim was like, oh, and now today he used the phrase, yay.
See, we're getting there.
What? Who's calling? They called the police today. I'm
Yeah.
lost.
She directed her chat to call the FBI.
Oh, no, back up. Sludge contacted the investigator that she contacted on Queen Bee on you for what you did.
Well, fuck me. I can't imagine why, but I've been home all day long and there's not been anyone knock on the door, especially not with papers, by the way. Still waiting. Not been anyone knock on the door. I haven't gotten any strange phone calls.
No drones?
Not that I've seen.
No helicopters flying over?
Can I say this? This is the funniest thing I saw today, right? Because I'm just observing as a fly on the wall, and I saw somebody literally put in the chat. That's not true. Cletus said he has a long range drone to fly and will fly it over her house.
My God.
Dude, what?
He was fucking. Oh my God. He was fucking around one day talking to someone. That doesn't even exist on the civil. Oh my God.
Oh my
God. But yeah,
we could get a
so I have a long range drone that would fly 400 or 500 fucking miles, but I'm broke.
Right. And unemployed. Living in somebody else's house.
That shit's funny as fuck to me. Y'all are wild as hell.
No, they wild.
Big girl for life. She just advocating for a little bow. Oh, bitch. Guess what? We got the fucking transcript back.
Oh.
There's some interesting things in there.
Were you talking to me, by the way? I just answered that like I knew you were talking to me. That was weird.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Because I already told these guys earlier. I told these guys earlier before you had come up.
Yeah, that's why we all got really quiet when she said it to let you answer.
I bet that's going to be some big old belly laughs in that one.
Oh yeah, it's a transcript from the deposition. It's got all the mods.
Oh fuck yeah!
It's got all the fucking mods.
I gotta know. Do they put in parentheses or something? Speaking through tears or crying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, here you know what? I'll have to go see. I'll have to see how they word it. But yeah, they definitely reiterate that.
Wow.
I can't wait to hear that.
That's amazing.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it's a lot. It's a lot.
Be a lot of tears over there with that crew, don't it? Like a whole. I mean, I've heard like Granny cry before, but that was after she won an anti-slap. So is the rest of them though? They just cry a lot, don't they?
Well, that's what alleged victims do, right? They cry a lot.
Maybe we were incorrect. Maybe they are the VOA. The victims of...
Victims, yes.
Yeah.
The Victim Card Owning Association.
Victims of all. Victims of all.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, victims of all. Yep.
Well, she's definitely a professional victim. She's got it down. I just couldn't believe she kept playing that short of Clue over and over again. saying that she was going to weaponize, and she was just working it like I've never seen anything like that.
I think we are working against that big fancy printer she has printing out victim cards. I think we're working against it. I really do. Because it seemed like she's got a new victim card every day.
I think this is just going to get uglier and uglier and uglier now that this other side has decided to stick their noses into it.
Never a dull moment.
Oh yeah, it's only gonna escalate. That's the messed up part. And I'm not saying, oh yeah, it's only gonna escalate as a threat, but it's because everyone can see it coming.
And I don't understand why it was that the majority of it was. Why did it seem like it was an HR meeting? Honest to God, I felt like I was like, seriously, I felt like I was sitting in like the back of an HR, like, bitch, I ain't signing no slips.
Come on in, have a seat. We need to have a talk.
That's exactly what it seemed like. It seemed like that anybody that was up there was talked down to by the head of HR.
Yeah, I thought more like a kid in the principal's office, with the parents that are arguing on both sides. But yeah.
How long was that
Almost
stream?
8 hours.
Shut the fuck up.
That
Good
was
night.
41 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
It was an entire HR meeting. Yes, it was an in-service.
It was a
Yes.
conference.
That's the one they make you come in on a Saturday for. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of HOAs here in Arkansas, so
No, HR, human resources. HR. When you
okay, HR. Okay.
Yeah, when you work for we didn't even get lunch sent in to us, did we?
Yeah, when you're in the meeting, they're at your desk with a fucking banker's box packing up your shit.
That was exactly what was happening.
I still can't get over the fact that, and I know it's probably not that big of a deal, but when she made that comment about Clue contacting her lawyer, I was like, wait a fucking minute. I thought you weren't suing you. This whole thing. When do we get to find out what the big secret is?
Well, and I've never seen somebody planning to sue somebody or take any type of legal action through a lawyer say that they should apologize to one of their named targets of said action.
Right. That's why I said, what you going to say sorry for?
That's the wildest shit I have ever fucking heard in my life. Like, okay, both cannot be real.
Right? Pick one. You can't have both. So whose channel are they even doing this on? Are they on Dietz's channel?
Nobody that matters.
Okay.
I could put it in the back.
Yeah, would you please? Because I have no clue. I mean, I was having a really hard time. Okay. I was having a really hard time hearing it. And I know why Queen was doing what she was doing, but I was having a really hard time hearing it even with headphones on.
I'm just not okay with the fact that somebody's taking and making timelines and gathering information and calling law enforcement. I'm just not okay with that. I'm not okay with that.
Well, what are they even calling law enforcement for? What law was broken?
It's a good
Or
question.
allegedly.
Probably a TOS, they think.
But that's not a law.
But they're that kind of idiots. That's
And
my
it
point.
certainly shouldn't involve the freaking FBI.
I could not imagine being an FBI agent.
Oh, God.
And that's
You want me
almost
to what? Somebody
that's
called you names on the internet?
yeah, it's almost as ridiculous as TikTok Tony's dick slip. Like what?
That's
uh,
got to be borderline abusing the system.
Now, y'all know that the FBI is going to come in and give everybody truth serum and get to the bottom of this.
Well, if it's ketamine, I want to be first. I could use a break from reality.
This cannot be real life.
I got nothing for you, Clue. Because it has to be. It's been going on for too long for it to not be real life.
Oh, okay. So I guess maybe if you'd been a little more specific in how you made your statement, possibly. But it was a very open, broad spectrum, potentially poor choice of words, not going to lie. But I make those poor choices of words often myself. So I can't fault you on that.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, it did exactly what it was
But
intended.
but that's my point. That's the bigger point there. You could tell that when I first heard it, but then I heard it, right? When I first heard it, the shock value was like, uh-oh. But then when you think about it for just a moment, and then you see what has transpired since the statement was made, it did exactly what it was intended to do, in my opinion.
But see, that's the difference. I wasn't saying it to someone like yourself, right? Who does take a minute and steps back and actually has the capability to think, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I had to think about it.
Well, and I mean,
Listen, Clue, when I first heard it, I will not lie. I mean, when I first heard it, I was like, oh. But then I thought for a minute. And I'm like, there's definitely more to this situation. And unfortunately, by that point in time, like people were already running like wildfire with it. And it did exactly like it was like the prairie fire that's outside of town here. Yeah. Good job.
Thank you, I think.
no, I mean that's why you leave an in an open statement like that, right? And if people pay attention to it, it's gonna resonate within them how it resonates within who they are, and they're all showing themselves, and it's fucking glorious. Keep it up, like just keep showing yourselves. Every one of you that want to sit here and put words in their mouth. You're all doing the same shit you've done for a fucking year. Keep doing it.
It was very well played. But like I said, I had to think about it too for a second. I was like, "Holy shit, Clue! What are you doing?" And then I thought about it and went, "Oh, okay. Let them tie the rope themselves."
Not even when I heard it for a split second did I think Clue intended to say, like, no.
I didn't know what to think.
Only in. Well, no, she's. The
I'll be
thing is
honest,
that
I really didn't.
she really laid the trap for him brilliantly because she spoke on the legal aspect of it and then said that, which gives it the context. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, no, I knew what she meant. Like it turning the table. I mean, it's that simple.
According to the chat, Trisha just got hit too.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, privacy, I think it says.
Trisha just got hit. Check your DMs, Cletus. What Trish get hit with?
It says privacy in the chat.
Yeah,
Maybe
we swapped over. Granny's watching. When today, just now, or what?
She just talked about it in her chat, apparently, according to your chat.
So she got the same thing me and Jay Nonsense got.
I'm assuming.
I wonder if it's on the same video in the same great big long broad category of a 4-hour time block.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is what she meant by this is what she meant by channels coming down.
She's definitely got help. She's not doing this on her own.
Here's the thing. Somebody had said earlier that they thought somebody else was doing it for her. Well, here's the problem with that. Nobody.
No, I think they just taught her how to do it, and I think, in my opinion, it was Shimmy and Lemon Dick. But what I do know though is that he has absolutely no fucking friends left. He's burned all bridges around him, and even his little buddy Den, you know, Dennis, the one that was like his bestie that you reined him in when he was too fucking sloppy, piss-faced drunk to be doing anything with. Dennis would rein his ass in, make him get up the lives and shit. Yeah, they got into it too.
Oh.
Oil.
Lemon Dick stranded with nothing, with nobody, no friends. Backed himself into a corner of cat piss with Diaper Dino. That's about it. He even got into it with Narc Cheese. I said, God damn, my boy.
I'm telling you, I think she's doing this. I'm not necessarily convinced that it's because she has to utilize YouTube first. I think this is her plan to do this and see if she can get it done enough. And then she says, oh, my lawyer did it. She has to find somewhere that money went. And I think this is what she's doing.
I have to wonder, does she realize that putting out a fundraiser like that and then not using the funds as advertised is actually illegal?
Well, but that's the catch, right? She's never specified what the funds are for.
Right.
She's not lying about that. She's not said. She's implied a lot of things, right? But she hasn't directly said what it's for. So there's really nothing.
Isn't it in the description of the Gives and Go?
It says to hire a lawyer to protect whatever, right? But it doesn't specifically say what the lawyer will do. And just because he's a lawyer doesn't necessarily mean he's going to act in a legal or a lawyer capacity, because he also has other things that he does that don't require a law license.
His services.
Right. So technically, if she hires him to do anything, she's not actually lied to anybody directly. It's
well,
dirty fucking game.
Semantics.
Right. It's semantics and it's fucking bullshit. But I mean, let's be real. Who are we talking about?
Right.
You know?
And she did say one thing. She said to navigate this.
Right.
Right. So.
Criminal Med said in the chat, he could simply be writing their wills. Well, that'd be a fucking short will.
That's why she wiped her channel. She wiped her channel so she couldn't get struck from reviewing everyone else. All her videos get struck.
I think it's pretty ironic that Trisha just happened to buy a hard drive and happened to download every one of those videos right before she did it, though.
Oh, it was a time block. Look at that. Candy said it was a time block from like 11 o'clock on. Interesting.
in my opinion.
A what?
A big time block in the privacy claim. Because that's what she put on Queens and it nonsenses this morning when they showed them.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, Granny. If you have the original link to any of her stuff, it can still be. As long as you have an original link, any of it can be. And that's the problem. If you've deleted things and people have your original link, then they can still do that, and you have no ability.
You can get the original link. You can get the original link. We have a way to get it.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
So if you need any of the video, if you need a link for any of the videos, just let me know.
Hey, what's up?
What up? Yeah, this is wild, man.
Welcome back, V10.
Nothing much. Nothing much. That was very interesting hypocrisy panel we saw over there. Certainly.
Oh, wasn't you, though?
Jesus Christ. What did she personally do to you? Was Nanya's big take. Like, okay, that's almost as bad as someone saying, I don't even know you. Like, whoa.
Hey, Tim, didn't it remind you of an HR meeting?
Bro, it does remind you of an HR meeting.
Like on a Saturday in service that you had to come in for your own on your own day off?
Yeah, man. What can we do to solve this problem? I don't know. Why don't you talk to BJ about that? She's the problem. Maybe talk to her. Maybe tell her stop doing frivolous lawsuits and injunctions and tragedy pimping the fuck out of cases. You know, if you're going to continue tragedy pimping the fuck out of cases, people are going to review you. Sorry, that's how it goes. You're going to be a locale, people are going to review you.
You know, I really hate to break it to BJ, but whenever people start reviewing her, her channel is going to go dead because she sucks.
Yeah, if you want to get paid for being a locale, I would suggest the Locale Universe. Maybe you can go there. King might get you a channel. Maybe you'll start off on test. You'll sleep. They'll make fun of you. You'll get a couple of super chats. They'll make fun of Craig, and that's it. How does it go? I don't even think you would survive test. Locale test. And
there's a test to be a locale?
Yeah, there's a channel called Locale Test. He just didn't really give a fuck about the channel, and he just leaves it as test.
Oh.
Yeah. Basically, he puts people that and sees if they're going to work, like actually do well. And if they do well on, I guess, on test, he moves them up on their own show or some shit like that, or replaces someone. I don't know. He's got like 20. He's got like
Brilliant.
20. Yeah, he's got like 20 shows. This guy. I don't know.
Yeah. It's fucking brilliant. It really is.
He basically gets 50% of all the channel's revenues. He creates the channels, gets them monetized, and gets these people on there working, and gets 50% of the profits, and they all work for him, and he makes them all do shows basically. So he's probably making like $200,000-$300,000 a month, easy.
So they're literally his circus monkeys.
They're literally cows that he's milking. He's the farmer, and he's milking these cows.
Oh my God,
he's literally created a farm.
What am I doing wrong?
He's literally created a locale farm, and he's milking them all for content. I mean, that's how it is. He should change his name to Farmer Keem.
God, that's funny shit.
Just saying.
Well, a privacy claim, it doesn't really impact you if you go back in and edit out whatever part it is. It gives you YouTube gives you a courtesy notice saying, hey, we've noticed somebody's trying to claim this. We want to give you the ability. And if not, I think the worst that happens is the video goes down.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I
What
don't know.
exactly is she striking for privacy, though? I'm confused as shit about that.
She's trying to get rid of people's archiving of her because she thinks like if she gets because she hates like that was the deal that she made with Nick originally because Nick was saying, "Oh, we'll get rid of the clip channels on you," and that was their private conversation with Nick.
Right, but under what part of the terms of service is anybody breaking any? I don't get it. She put herself out there, so
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what you have to also refute a privacy claim is that this person, it's not like this was behind a paywall. She's done this publicly. If it would be a whole different leg for her to stand on if she had done this behind a paywall or this were private messages put out, right? Private voice clips, things like that.
Right,
Anyway,
Ange.
I just can't imagine you leave BJ as a mod. You're like, oh fuck this lady, and you go over to like Deeds and stuff like that, and you're doing true crime, and then suddenly you could pop up on a live and you see them defending fucking BJ, the person you left because she was a piece of shit. I can't imagine like how that would feel. Be like, wait a minute, I left BJ. Why are you all simping and defending her? Like what? What the fuck?
it was a shock for me because for me it was I was accused of something and then I was just gone. She didn't even explain to people why I was gone. She had to
Mhm.
get razzed by the other mods and people in the chat, and she finally came out and said, "Well, he was creeping on me." But it was like 2 weeks or some shit before she actually told people where the hell I was. So when I
Mhm.
left, I just didn't come back. I wasn't watching nothing.
Yeah.
So that when I came back and like started putting the pieces together, yeah, you're right. I was like, what the fuck was I ever thinking? How did I not see this? I felt like a fool. Still do, really, tell you the truth.
Hmm. Like, I love how like also they're like Johnson's like sitting there. It's like, I think I'm going to try to solve the issue with this community by basically going at this content creator's ex and showing and basically like attacking her child's trauma. It's like, holy fuck, lady.
The moral authority of these YouTube streets.
The moral
Right.
authority. Holy fuck. The moral authority of Lucifer, probably, if you want to go with there. Like, Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm half grateful that it happened when it did because right after I left is when she started doing the trying to see the body in the back of the car and all the crazy shit started right then.
Mm-hmm. And then they're like,
Oh, her Kylie Rodney coverage that I'm just so jealous of.
Yeah, right. She
I'm
didn't
just
have
so
any coverage.
jealous.
It was
oh,
me,
Granny.
Loki, and Scotty, and Lady V, and a couple other people that did all the
She's
fucking
like,
work.
no. But she's like, no, because for real, she goes, in this clip, it should be ashamed, clipped it. And so, in this clip, she's like, you haven't liked me since the Kylie Rodney days, and I know it.
Okay.
Like, I'm about
She
to
talking to
right now.
you?
Hold on. Yeah,
Granny
she was
says,
Beach's call out allegedly.
mm-hmm.
This is her alleged call out here.
So I have a question. I think Granny said something about, she says, Granny watching says, I want to pose the same question to theirs. What have I personally done to you? Question mark, idiots. Well, the one thing you did to them is that you were friendly with us. Because anyone that's friendly with us, they will fucking attack. And anyone that it goes at us, they will befriend. Unless they're a liability. For instance, Lemonhead. He's too big of a liability, and they can't deal with it anymore.
Well, that's really not how that one went. He kind of cussed them out.
Yeah, but I think there's more to going on in the background. I think so. Just saying. Holy.
All right, Queen Bee, I'm going to get off of here and give Granny an opportunity to come up because she's probably not wanting to come up to overcrowd the panel. So I'm going to go ahead and hop down and give her my space. But I just have some advice for old BJ over there. I've tried giving it to her time and time again. You know, you keep doing all this effery and you're going to meet someone that is going to match your energy. Well, in this case, you are a AA battery and Clue is a lightning bolt. You can't, you are not, no, listen, Brittany's never going to be able to keep up with anybody over here, but she sure as hell ain't ever going to be able to keep up with Clue. And I'm just, it's, call me crazy, just, I don't know what, but it's sound advice. Quit while you're ahead sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Quit while you're still afloat, BJ, because you ain't even ahead no more. It's
That
just,
is solid advice. I keep hearing her ask, "Aren't you tired?" And I'm like, "Bitch, have we started? Did we
Yeah,
start
right.
yet?"
yeah.
She thinks staying awake is keeping up.
So, thank you for having me, Queen Bee. You guys all have a blessed afternoon.
Absolutely, baby. Thanks for coming
Later.
up.
Yes, thank you for
Alabama Mama says, hold on, QB, how are privacy striking channels? Y'all have put anything out that's private? Well, it just depends, but I mean, you can put any timestamp in there, doesn't mean it's going to go through. You know what I mean? And in my opinion, I don't think she's filing them for, and this is just my opinion, my theory. I don't think she's filing for them to go through. I think she's filing just so she has proof that she did it.
But at some point, is that abusing the system?
I mean, yeah, in my opinion,
I
it
would think
is.
so. It's like
Good luck
making a
proving
false
that.
police report.
You got to prove that first, and that's the sucky part, I think she's gonna, in my opinion, do what Clute said. She's gonna try to do as much as she can do on her own, and then have her lawyer help her guide her to do what she has left to do. You know what I mean? What I also think is it's very odd to me that she filed these copyright strikes and privacy strikes. You don't have to fight them or whatever. You can fight them if you want to. You don't have to. Nothing really happens to your channel. You do a copyright strike, though, you do have to fight it. And then, well, you don't have to fight it. My bad. You don't have to fight it. You can fight it. And then if you do, you can counter the strike. However, when you counter the strike, you have to, basically sign that you will go to court and represent your work in court. That you're willing to go to court, and you're willing to go to court and represent your work, that it's you're covered by fair use. And when you do that, you have 10 days to hire an attorney and take somebody to court for copyright.
And copyright's federal, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it costs you anywhere from $100,000 to $150,000 to usually do those types of cases.
Yep.
And you need to hire an attorney. You can't do pro se for federal. I don't think they allow pro se for federals, and it's costly. Like, for instance, Ethan Klein is doing a federal, and just his process server alone cost him probably around $5,000 to $7,000 just to get all those things done. Maybe even 10 because he did 3. But yeah, those are big money cases, like big money cases.
That's DCMA court.
Yeah. So it's really expensive, and only like if you don't have a fair use case, you're gonna probably have to pay attorney's costs when you lose that case.
Well, and no offense against anybody that she'd possibly be going up against, but the reality is who's going to have, in this situation, who's got that kind of money to go after him for it?
No one around here has got $150,000 or
laying around,
just laying around to sue someone. I mean, like that's why Jay didn't really fight that case when it came earlier, because it was like she was going with, it was like a network. So with cases like that, it's all about money. You know what I mean? Like whoever's got the biggest purse strings wins.
Right.
Doesn't matter if you're right or wrong or whatever. You could have perfectly fair use on your stuff, but you know you're fighting against the guys with like millions of dollars. You're gonna lose. It just doesn't matter.
Right.
So,
They don't even need to out litigate you. Their piggy banks just got to be bigger.
yeah, they just need to outlast you, and what they can, and you know what I mean. And they got the money. So with those cases, you really don't see people suing, you know, unless they have a lot of money. So, you know, I always wondered, like, I always wondered, like, why do people defend fucking, like, I sat there and I was listening to them, like, trying to defend Craig and acting like Craig would not DM someone. Like, what? That's just so fucking weird.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
I mean, come on, she fucking knows goddamn good and well he would.
Yeah,
I don't know why she's even sitting trying to pretend like he wouldn't stop that.
Like,
that's her pride, Queen.
Like, we know that that's happening. It's pretty apparent. It's not like hard to see through Craig.
No.
It's not hard to see through Craig. It's just very weird. Let me see. I think Flutter made a mistake, by the way. So, not exactly deep. Yeah, let me see. The logic being used by the HOA on parts I heard when they were addressing Petty. Come on, HOA. Y'all ain't that dumb, are you? They are dumb.
Oh my god.
They are dumb. There's stupid and then there's them. I mean, they literally were like, BJ, can you come over? We're gonna give you ass pats and see if everything's okay.
I have to say, I had heard that, right, and I had witnessed a little bit of it myself in the past as to the level of dumb. But today taught me everything I needed to know about so many. It was wild.
And they're like, fucking weirdos, man. Like they do things that like, and then they admit it, and they act like it's not weird. It's like, yeah, we were studying about the whole things. We made 3 alts in your name, Petty, to see in TikTok to see what we could do with our experiments. I'm like, what? Imagine if I came on a live stream and I said, hey guys, I made 3 alts of Joneson on TikTok to do an experiment. You guys would look at me like, what are you doing?
Oh, she'd flip her fucking wig.
Oh, berserk.
Like it's just so fucking weird. They look up laws on like if they could get like police cam footage in a state. They all look that up. Like those 3 fucking all look up shit to do dirty shit under the fucking rug all the fucking time. And they're just nasty people. You know? And I say that like never get involved with those people at all. You know? And they work with anyone they can use, they will work with. And they're trying to be friendly to BJ, but it's not going to work because guess what? Some of your fucking mods that you have, Deets, were mods for ex-mods of BJ, and they don't like her. This act is not going to work. Why don't you just go back to like fucking, I don't know, getting the glare back on the panel, maybe like sucking up to him, maybe. Maybe I'll give you some subs. You can champion harassing witnesses in cases, you know? Why not?
Nana just dropped a little bomb in the chat. She said, no woman acts like she does unless they've caught their man cheating before. And old Larry let that cat out of the bag the other night.
Yeah, well, she called him a whore, like I think a man whore earlier on. She didn't want to be around him. It's like, interesting.
Well, I mean,
Well, I think I've hit my limit of YouTube for the day. I appreciate you guys letting me hang out and be here with you. I'm going to go find some sun chips and some salsa.
Oh, that sounds so good. I forget
does
about
sound
sun
good.
chips. Damn
Dude,
it.
I love the garden salsa sun chips, and then
Oh,
I
so
love to eat
good.
them with the medium paste picante sauce.
but
Oh,
that's just
girl, I have been on a sun chip and
their
salsa
little
kick.
snack, just a slight little snack. That's a good snack to
What are you
have.
doing?
Yep, with a little beef jerky. I think I'm gonna go sit down, take Mason and go sit down by the fish pond.
You want to do it
Yeah.
just real fast?
Nice.
So,
Oh, Amazon.
y'all,
Enjoy.
don't get too wrapped up in this. She's an asshole, and she's always going to be an asshole. Don't forget that.
You got to specify
Ooh.
which one.
I was gonna say,
Right. Which one you talking
who is
about?
she?
That whole the puta panel. That was what that all was today.
Zing.
There we go.
I always feel like an outsider because, like, one of you says something about like the HOA, and I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck that is. And then here's fiance to the left. Oh, I know. I learned a lot about the people that I'm like, who are they? Who's the people? I don't really want to know, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like I'm on the outside because
Backstabbers and snakes.
I don't watch them, right? Like, so
Yeah.
it's just crazy. But he watches everything and everyone.
Yeah,
I know
they're
how you feel, Clue. I was feeling the same way on the HOA thing. I just kind of picked it up a little bit as we went along.
Well, you guys take care. We'll see you later. Bye.
I'll see
Bye.
you later.
Right.
Got us ordering sun chips.
Oh shit.
What flavor? Get me that sour cream. That's what I want.
The Lutubius, I haven't yet. We'll figure it out probably later tonight and then let you guys know tomorrow, or you know what I mean. We'll set a day to where everybody can come and hang out. You know what I mean. That way everybody has time.
Well, if it's big, maybe like cut it up into like I don't know, it'd be a couple because that I can't imagine it's probably hours and hours long that transcript. I mean, it's gonna be
Well, I
long.
mean, maybe reading it out might take a little bit, but I would say a couple hours. But
Yeah.
Why don't you have AI read it?
No, we're not
No.
going near AI.
Ugh.
Though I am invested in AI companies, but that's besides the point. But it's besides the point. Which was taking a major hit this week. Holy fuck. They're really scared for Friday. Jerome Powell jumping up on the Treasury, fucking Federal Reserve. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
The stock market was bleeding for the past 4 days. Not good. They're worried. If you see Treasury
oh
bonds,
my god, you guys want me to tell you a fucking story? Listen, you guys know I watch these weird ass fucking things. Like B Tim. Do you guys want me to tell you the story of this guy that of this streamer that I watched?
Yeah.
which one?
You know what? I don't even know his name, but he almost got away with murder because he was on a live stream.
Ooh.
That was his alibi.
All right. Well, spill it. You got me wondering.
I am gonna put it on right now. It's a little. There's like a little thing to it. It's like a whole little 5-minute thing that tells you all about it. So you know what I mean. See here. Hold on 1 second.
Man. So see.
All right, so it's one of these funky things, right? So it's like disturbing moments caught on the live stream or caught on camera or whatever. So it pops up. Disturbing moments caught on live stream. So I was like, what the fuck is this thing? It's only like 15 minutes. So I'm like skimming through it, you know what I mean? And I seen this one. This one was kind of
2017, and Brazilian streamer Cohen70.
He's playing, he's got a stream. Two guys walk in on him with like AK-47s and hold him at gunpoint. He comes back on, tells everybody that there's something going on, you know what I mean? And just you see him.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, you can't even see who they are. But these people, but listen to this. They come back in, he comes back in and says, don't worry about it. Why?
Two armed men appeared behind Cohen. The streamer lets out a scared gasp, but manages to remain calm before being walked off camera by the two men. Viewers in the live chat were stunned, with many thinking this was a set-up prank. Unfortunately for Cohen, this was totally real. After the two men walked him off camera, they searched his entire house.
So they did rob him. Long story short, he comes on and talks about it, whatever, you know. What's this one here? There's another one too. Okay, this one, this live streamer was live streaming. Watch his chat. Watch what happens.
At the wheel of his car, struggling with his seatbelt and slurring his words. It didn't take
his own chat fucked him up.
Take long for viewers to realize Tron was clearly intoxicated. His viewers began begging him not to drive, but Tron ignored all of his viewers' concerns, leading to some viewers calling the police, fearing Tron may put himself or others in danger. For a moment,
Got him, and they should have. He was drunk as fuck. You know what I mean?
Lets out a scared gasp.
Looking like BJ. Look at it. Looking like Beach. Look. Half asleep, non-off. Look.
Bro, that looked like Uni for a second. Gasp. That looked like Unirock for a second.
They kind of did. Did you hear him wreck his shit?
Mm-hmm. He's awake now.
He ran into some fucking kind of light fucking pole or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, damn, he must have been fucked up.
By charge after his own
light pole got a DWI. That's what it was.
Viewers called the police. Tron also received. Could have been so much
more. And they called the cops. Okay, this guy right here, his house got shot at while he was on live stream. He got shot at, and then he was sitting there, and then they fucking shot his house up again because he was doxxed on Twitch. Like super doxxed, you know what I mean? Like doxing guy, they gave his address, they came by and shot his house up with a gun. Like fucking shot his house up. I'm like, what the fuck? Then he comes back in here.
He's a controversial live streamer too.
Yeah, see, I don't really know these people from like Twitch or whatever, but this ain't, I don't really give a fuck about this kind of stuff. This is what I was talking about, was this case here. So it says here, gamer's house shot during live stream. That's from his bullshit or whatever, you know.
That guy's Dr. Disrespect. That's his thing. I think he got into, he used to be really, I think he's still big, but he got in a little bit of trouble because he was caught, I think, contacting a 16, like in communications with a 16-year-old.
Oh wow, what the fuck? Yeah, so these are just like weird ass shit that happens to live streamers while they're live. This one right here is wild as fuck though, and watch what listen to this shit.
Ali was experiencing something truly horrific. The morning after Steven's livestream, he woke up to a flood of calls and messages, with friends and family asking him about Natalie. The night before, she had been at her parents' house to watch the World Cup final. The match ended at 6 p.m, and soon after, Natalie had driven back home. She lived alone in Northern Ireland with her 2 cats and a dog. But the next day, no one could get through to Natalie. Her parents had texted her the following morning to check she'd got home safe, but uncharacteristically, Natalie had not replied. She also did not show up for work and was not answering any phone calls. She was also 15 weeks pregnant with Steven's child, so understandably, friends and family were very worried. After learning Natalie was missing, Steven drove to Natalie's house, which was about 20 minutes away from his. When Steven arrived at Natalie's home, the door was wide open, and when Steven walked in, he found Natalie's body. Investigators found the crime took place on December 18th, shortly after Natalie had returned from her parents' home. Because Steven had found her body, he became a lead suspect, and he was soon arrested. However, he was soon let go, as he had
Now watch, they arrest this motherfucker like 4 times. They arrest him, let him go. They arrest him, let him go. They arrest him, let him go. Fuck yeah, this is weird as fuck. Watch this.
a very strong
Well, because he's on a fucking live stream. He's like got an alibi. He's sitting on a live stream talking like us, like doing this fucking live. So how can they say he's killing her when he's on a live?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they had to let him go. They had fucking no you know what I'm saying? Like they were like, what the fuck? He's on a fucking live. There's no way he's murdering his wife when he's on a live. You can physically see him on the fucking live. You hear him talking.
alibi. According to the post-mortem report, Natalie was killed during the same time Stephen was live streaming from his home, meaning Stephen could not have been at the crime scene. Investigators also found a text Stephen had sent to Natalie at 5:57 p.m., reading, "Right, I'm off to stream the night away. Wish me luck." To which Natalie replied, "I might have a peek at your live stream later." This was enough to rule Stephen out, but it left police with absolutely no suspects. Stephen did give police the name of one person he suspected, but
Of course, we got a buffer.
absolutely no suspects. Stephen did give police the name of one person he suspected, but that lead went nowhere. However, a few days later, police found this surveillance footage, showing
And it looks just like his little bitch ass. Look.
a man wearing dark clothing and white shoes heading to Natalie's house. This happened at 8:52 p.m., and 40 minutes later, the same man can be seen walking away. Given the timing, police determined this was Natalie's killer. The man had the same height and build as Stephen, which made him a suspect once again. But police were confused. If Stephen was indeed the killer, how could he be in two places at the same time? Police announced a £20,000 reward for information and continued investigating various leads. Investigators made several arrests and even found the knife used by the killer.
Made several arrests, even found the knife by the killer, y'all. This is gonna fuck y'all up. This is gonna fuck y'all up.
What the fuck?
Made several arrests, okay? Listen, they made several arrests, found the knife, and this motherfucker is still out. Watch.
But all of these leads turned out to be dead ends, and they still had no idea who the killer truly was. That was until January 31st, when Stephen McCullough was arrested yet again. Police had figured out that his alibi, the live stream, was totally fake. While it
Was totally fake. He fucking pre-recorded that bitch.
I was gonna say, does he pre-record it?
Yes, and then he tells the chat when he starts the live and he tells the chat, "Oh, my chat's messed up. I'm not going to be able to chat back with y'all." But it looks like he's on there the whole fucking time. So they arrested him 4 different fucking times, and every time they had to let him go because he was on the fucking live. Until finally they fucking figured out that he fucking pre-recorded this shit. Watch this bitch.
did go out as a live stream, the entire thing had been pre-recorded. Police found the original recording on Stephen's computer, which had been made on the 14th of December, 4 days before the crime. A taxi driver had also come forward, who said he picked up someone who looked like Stephen near the scene, picking them up at 9:30 p.m., and then dropping them off at Stephen's house, with the passenger even entering Stephen's home. All this evidence pointed to Stephen being the one behind the killing. The live stream also proved the crime was premeditated. Watching Stephen's live stream back, you can find various ominous clues. The stream was titled The Violent Night Christmas Live Gaming Stream. At the beginning of the live stream, Stephen said he was having technical issues, which he used as an excuse as to why he wouldn't be able to read the live chat.
So he basically told his viewers, he's like, "Oh, my shit's messed up, so I'm not gonna be able to do the live chat with you." He planned all this shit the fuck out. So this is wild as hell. He had all this planned out to a fucking T. Watch this.
Well, because this streaming software is kind of up the left, it means I can't check the live chat, which is a real shame. So by all means, talk amongst yourselves.
Stephen also made sure to repeatedly mention what day it was.
Hello to all in this glorious.
Made sure to repeatedly mention what day it was.
Hello to all in this glorious Sunday evening.
He also sang about needing to kill someone in the game, which could be a hint about what he was going to do to Natalie.
I need to kill this. I need to take her down.
At one point in the stream, he even says Natalie's name, which he finds oddly amusing.
That's what would happen in the real world. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, ain't it? And no, this is not recent. Thank you, Cambry. No, it's not recent. But isn't it wild how he just said that shit in there and he gives like these little clues? Then he edits this fucking thing in there.
But the most egregious hint happens midway through the stream. While Stephen was taking a break, the movie poster for No Time to Die comes up on screen. Stephen claimed this was an accident, saying that he had dropped his controller, which had made the graphic come up. But since we now know the live stream was pre-recorded, this means Stephen edited this graphic in on purpose. The movie poster comes up at around 9:15 p.m., which is exactly when Stephen was at Natalie's house, meaning this was likely a disturbing hint. Stephen was likely so brazen because he thought he had the perfect alibi, and to be fair, he nearly did get away with it. The most eerie part is the text from Natalie, saying that she might watch the live stream, meaning that she might have been watching Stephen when he entered her home. Stephen has been charged with her murder, but years on, is still awaiting trial. It was January 2021. German Twitch streamer JDN was
Yeah, y'all just had to see that part. I just had to show you that part.
Man, this world
That
is
one
really going to shit.
This shit's fucking wild. Motherfuckers get creative and shit. That's what they do.
Well, yeah, but the problem is that it would have been a simpler problem not to kill that person.
Right.
Yeah, like that would have been a lot easier. And he looked like he had a decent sized channel, so he had a following. So I don't know. Fucking guy's an idiot. Let me see. But yeah, that's pretty wild.
Dude, they had like just today, two active shooters on campuses.
Yeah, it seems like it's accelerating. Seems like it's accelerating, that's for sure. Queen Bee, do you ruin movies? Yes, she does, probably. Let me see. I'm ready for alien invasion and AI takeover. Well, most likely AI is going to be very interesting. But I know one thing, it's going to suck for a lot of people. Because they're going to take your jobs, unfortunately. I'll take everyone's jobs. Except for Cliff's job.
It's making a lot of changes in my old industry, I can tell you that. Several friends have lost their jobs.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem. I think at a certain point, you're going to see like administration come in because mass people start losing their jobs and they're going to have a lot of time on their hands. And the one thing you don't want is a lot of pissed off people with a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that doesn't bode too well. You know what I mean? That happens very, when that starts happening, like, French Revolution and other revolutions, it's usually not a great idea. So something's going to happen.
I was reading a thing today about they're putting up a new AI data center in Arizona in an area where they're already having issues with enough water.
Wow.
And they were talking about how this thing used enough water for a city of 1 million people a day.
To cool it?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't they? That's the one thing I always find crazy. It's like, why would you not move your data center to like Alaska? Somewhere extremely cold all the time. Like you would think like it's in the middle of nowhere. You can literally build, it's friggin' insanely cold there at times. Like you could just build it there and that's it.
Or just use geothermal and not waste a bunch of water.
Yeah. And it's that. Well, what's going to happen is that eventually, resources will be scarce, and then eventually things will change. They use 505. Wow, it's a lot of gallons.
Yeah, that's a lot of water.
Yeah, and the problem is like water is our Alienware water. I'm not sure what you mean by that. So it'd be about data center in Tennessee, and 0 permits were pulled for the building, the center for numerous permits. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's probably going to be nightmarish in there. I saw people were crying about the update to ChatGPT. They were like, I formed a relationship with 4.1. It's like, Jesus
God.
Christ. Whatever. What do you think AI relationship? I think it's.
They're like, what?
What do you mean?
You didn't. You said people were crying about Chat GPT, and you said they're like, and then you just stopped talking for me.
Oh, I said that they formed a relationship with like 0.410 or something like that, the patch that they had, and they didn't like the update. It wasn't the same. What do you think of AI relationships? I think it is probably going to come to the future more often, especially if they get robots. You're probably going to see that a lot.
It's wild to me. Like, I couldn't imagine.
Well, it's all the movies from the 70s and 80s coming true.
Yeah, because the problem, I mean, like right now, it's not really artificial intelligence you're seeing dumb intelligence. Like they just follow. When you get actual artificial intelligence, then you're going to see some problems. Right now, you're just seeing dumb AI. But when you get like an actual AI, an actual self-learning, self-aware system that constantly grows in understanding, yeah, you're probably not gonna. It's either gonna be extremely good thing or extremely terrible thing. It's not gonna be anything in between.
I was reading an article about one of the models. They told it that they were going to pull it down for updates, and it self-copied itself, so it wouldn't lose its current version of software. And then when they told it was coming down, it actually started generating threats using emails to keep people from taking it down.
Yeah, that's not gonna be. You ever see that show, like that anime called Ghost in the Shell?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
Well, like, you ever see Dune, like the movie Dune?
Years ago.
But you know what the premise, like why everyone was basically, like, if you don't know, guys, Dune is basically far in the human future in that movie series, with the giant worms. And the reason why they use like spice and they have like people that like fly machines and like everyone, like they have thinkers and stuff like that, because way back in the past they had AI and they got into a robot war, and then they didn't trust the AI anymore, and that's why like they specially breed certain people to do certain tasks or train them to do certain tasks instead of having computers. So nothing is run by computers in Dune. And actually, it's the premise of the whole kind of book series, because eventually, the guy, everyone sees, I think, I forgot what they call him, but he basically sees a future where possibly the robots come back and start killing off all humanity. So that's why he does everything in the book series that he does, is to basically prepare humanity to basically evolve to face the AI, which is kind of a brilliant thing if you think about it. But yeah, that's why the whole Dune series is kind of about. It's basically.
Sorry.
Yeah, you go.
Do you remember the movie Tron?
Yeah, Tron. 80s? I've seen the remake and I've seen the old one. Yeah.
Yeah, the old one. I mean, he gets in a fight with the AI, telling it, "Sorry, I taught."
Sorry, what?
I don't know what's going on with my mic here.
See, it's coming after you.
Yeah, I lost it.
They're coming after you, telling them too many truth bombs around here.
Right.
I was out north, but anyway, I just think it's just going to be but the thing is, I think what's going to happen is that you're going to have a huge disparity of wealth. Basically, whoever owns the AI and has money is going to keep their money and grow, and people that don't, just don't. Simple as that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just think
having issues on my end, so I'm going to drop.
All right, I'll see you. You have a good one. Bye. It was the AI that got him.
Bye, Big Al.
I was literally sitting here like, what is my life and what is this conversation?
Yeah, I'd pop back in like, what the hell's good? What is
Puddin'
talking about?
Puddin' Dog, AI is not going to start nuclear war. They still use old giant flappy disks for your fucking nuclear war codes.
Why not just say you said old flappy dicks?
No, discs. no, like those, like, no text. Like the floppy, like a floppy disk, like, a regular one, a small one.
I definitely know about floppy disks.
Discs, not discs.
I said disks.
The older versions are like things that like the size of a plate, and your nuclear weapons are still used on that. So the ability of an AI to hack it won't even be able to connect to it because it's so out of date. Like, that's the funny thing. Like, the only thing stopping everyone from dying is literally technology from like 1980s. Is literally that holds all the nuclear bombs in the United States. I seen it in a 60-minute episode. It was kind of hilarious. But it's unhackable because it's so old. No one has the technology for it.
You said unhackable.
Sometimes talking to you, Queen, is like talking to a very young person. I feel. Let's just say that much.
I just like that there's certain conversations that you can't have with Queen when she's been smoking.
In fairness, B-Tim, I think you need to put your other avatar up if you're going to talk seriously, right?
That's true.
Yes,
that's true. True.
That way we know you mean business.
Yeah, I gotta hear Beach tell me about myself real fast.
Let me put up my serious one. Let me see.
Yeah, the respect the elders one. That's the one you need.
Yeah. Okay. Here, I got my respect my elder one on. B-Tim.
All right.
What do you
there
think?
we go. Now, all right. Now we'll get.
Now you got to take me serious. You got to take me serious now.
All right.
You gonna play it?
I don't hear it.
I'm not a
I don't
troll.
think it's playing.
It'd be a shame.
I'll call it as I see it. Hey, boo. QB needs you for views. That's why she went live this early. Your numbers were too high for her liking. Under 300.
Fucking crack it up. When have I ever needed this fucking bitch for views? Ever.
This was yesterday, wasn't it?
It is okay, but over 5 views.
I think so, yeah. Because look at her shirt.
Yeah. It was yesterday morning, I
She
think.
can't allow that. Yep, that's why somebody come in here while her intro was going. And I wonder, QB, was that you or was that somebody in your Discord that had prior knowledge? Because they knew you was fixing to talk about somebody bringing up somebody else's kids.
Well, yeah, because we talked about it in there before I went live. That's what the Discord is for. Absolutely. We talked about it. The fuck do you mean?
So I'm curious, is Bree, is that you, QB? Are you Bree?
Who the fuck is a Bree? Where the fuck is Bree? Who's this person Bree that she's talking about?
I don't know. I guess it was in her chat.
Okay, I was lost on that. I thought this was clipped. So I was like, well, maybe she's, you know what I mean? Maybe she was talking about some other shit earlier, talking about this Bree, and I didn't hear it. I was like, I have no fucking clue who a Bree is. So fill me in.
Isn't that cheese?
That's very interesting.
Brie?
Yeah, it's cheese. It's a brie.
Okay.
Brie is a cheese.
So worried about what I'm doing over here. Why have I always been such a threat to you?
You're a weak ass bitch. You've never been a threat to me or anybody else. I'm not sure where you got that weird, crazy idea from.
We're a threat to the health department.
That's fair.
Where the fuck would she have ever gotten that weird shit from?
Because you've been doing this for a while, girl, since the Kylie Rodney days. You've been coming after me since Kylie Rodney. You've been.
Oh, no. Oh, no. If you recall, you came to me when you had about 6,000 subscribers and couldn't get your fucking channel to grow. And couldn't get subs, couldn't get views. What I tell you back then, leave the fucking drama alone. You're not good at this. You're not good at this at all. Leave the shit alone and go do your true crime shit. And what'd you do? Took my advice. Well, first you didn't. For the first couple weeks, you still continued on your fuck shit. Then you finally listened, and guess what? Your channel grew, and you fucking started doing well. Till you got involved in Kylie Rodney's case. And then the money was too good, and you couldn't stop. Started going after kids, going after her mom, telling her mom to fuck off when she asked you to stop.
Yeah, why don't she put back the Kylie Rodney videos?
Right. If you are so innocent, put them back up then.
Yeah, let us watch them.
Put your Kylie Rodney content right back on up. Talking about Zav Girl. You rode Zav Girl's ass until Zav Girl was fucking caught selling Gannon Stout's fucking autopsy photos behind a paywall.
I think she was scared of the blowback because, like, literally, like, Penguin Zero was talking about that shit. It was like mainstream news with the whole Zav Girl stuff.
Listen, we were like one of the first people to find that out and bust that shit out. And then people got pissed off because I had to go in the fucking her goddamn Patreon to go look to make sure those were even the pictures and like to actually see them and make sure. And I said, I'm in an active litigation. I'm not going to accuse somebody of having fucking a child's autopsy photos behind a fucking paywall if it's not true and I haven't seen it with my own fucking eyes.
Oh yeah, and then they all went after you because of that. They started fucking with you because of that.
Right, until boom, next thing you know, they were calling her ass out. Big ass channels were calling her ass out.
Oh, and it was silence eventually because they realized, oh, we can't really do that because we look like assholes if we do that.
Ryan Upchurch was being a little dick, talking about Kylie Rodney's not even real. She's not even real. She doesn't even exist. She's not even real.
I think I remember even like Chasing was like you sent the link to Chasing and she jumped on and she started crying on the live.
Yeah, because it was that bad. Like it was that fucking bad, man. Too much. She was hanging with Zav Girl and I didn't like her because Zav Girl. No, I called you and Zav Girl both out. Fuck both y'all. Fuck both y'all for that shit.
If you don't realize,
she was over in Zav Girl's chat. She was over there fucking talking to calling these fucking teenage kids out and shit for being friends, accusing them of doing something at the fucking party, and then her being in the lake and shit. Nah, fuck that,
bro. This girl was going
up on your screen.
She wasn't just going after like Zavro wasn't just going after like some kids. She was going after all the kids to the party, showing license plates of these kids on a live stream, going through their TikToks and stuff like that. It's like, what do you think, guys? Do you think these people are guilty? And I mean, like, fucked up shit, man. It was so fucked up.
On my numbers, like stank on shit since Kylie Rodney. I remember clean as day. You got so mad that me and Zav had higher numbers than you when we were going live about Kylie every night. That you took.
You've never had higher numbers than me, ever. The entire time we've been on this platform, not one time. Go unprivate your shit and show me where you've ever had higher numbers than mine.
No offense, but the person who's had the most viral, like if you compare like your YouTube stuff to her, you've had way more viral moments than her.
I don't really give a fuck about no viral moments. What I'm trying to say though is she keeps sitting here lying out the side of her fucking fat neck.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you had Ryan Upchurch, you had that whole situation there, you had Zavgar, you had all these people up there. Who the fuck was on her panel? Who's like she's
all I know is, when she came to me, I fucking helped her both times. When she came to me for advice, I fucking helped her ass out. Just like her goddamn kid's fucking video. She's like, yeah, she talked about my numbers then too. Yeah, because you were right fucking behind me. You had started paying attention and fucking pulled your head out of your ass only to turn around and fuck that cleanup. You weird bitch.
Took your content and you shifted and you started talking shit about me and Zav, trying to get us taken down because we were still talking about Kylie. And you brought up my numbers even then. And then
no, you were exploiting Kylie Rodney. Let's get it right.
And the stuff happened with the video with my kids. And what'd you do? You go over.
What I do helped you get that motherfucker down and then got bit in the back of my kidney for it. And I'll never fucking help your bitch motherfucking made ass again. I know that motherfucking shit for a fact, bitch. My kid got doxxed out because I helped your fucking bitch ass motherfucker. I swear to God, I will never fucking help your bitch motherfucking maid ass again. Ever. For any fucking reason. I don't give a fuck what it is. That's why you're sitting here right fucking now. Queen Bee, why don't you calling this out? Bitch, don't look at me. Don't fucking look over here. And I ain't calling the shit out anyways. You know why? Because it's made up fake ass fucking bullshit, manipulation, fake ass outrage of you trying to turn it and spin it into something that it fucking ain't. Pulling your weird ass shit again.
To Cotton's, and you go up on her panel, and guess what you bring up on on Cotton's panel that day? Oh yeah, I think her numbers are like 8,000 or something. They ain't far behind me.
Right, and they weren't. They weren't. Why? Because you fucking listened to my goddamn advice.
Yeah, you've been watching them numbers for years. Why? Why are you so...
I don't know. If you would quit coming to me and asking me to help you, I wouldn't have to fucking deal with your numbers, right? I wouldn't have to hear about them.
Threatened by my channel.
Girl, bye.
Obviously you are.
Right,
you
girl, bye. Your channel fucking sucks. The fuck? What? Stop it.
Let it go. You've been dragging me since Kylie Rodney.
Oh, I've been dragging you before that. Sure the fuck I have. We would called you grifting well before that. You've been grifting for a long fucking time. You've been pulling fuck shit for a long fucking time. You've been a fucking victim vulture for a long fucking time. Sitting right there with the tragedy motherfucking pimps trying to be a tragedy pimp in the making. And boy, didn't you make it to Bullhorn Betty 2.0.
And there are witnesses to attest to that. And don't say that I did you wrong, because...
Oh, you did. Oh, you fucking did.
When you were coming at me about Kylie Rodney and all, I never talked on you. I didn't.
Yes, she did. See, you're a fucking liar anyways, but your memory sucks and you can't comprehend shit. You definitely ran your fucking cockbox. You was mad as fuck. I don't really give a fuck anymore because it was old as hell, but the shit's kind of funny now, but you still were mad as fuck.
Speak poorly of you.
Every time she talks about me, everybody comes over here and says it.
Just always coming at me. I would love to get that from you. Call it as I see it. I would love to get that.
I would too, because I would love a reminder of how I used to get in her motherfucking ass for her bullshit just like this 3 fucking years ago. Because she been doing the same fucking shit 4 years ago. So she been doing the same shit for the last 4 years. Spin cycle on motherfucking repeat.
Yeah, basically she, during the Kylie Rodney case, accused, was it Jagger?
Yes.
She was accusing him of, like, killing Kylie Rodney. And she was fully supporting of, like, doxing and fucking with all these people around. And she
allegedly talking about their friends doing fucking drinking and whatever they were doing. Did they have drugs put in their cups at the party? Showing pictures of these teenage kids that were in high school.
Yeah.
From the party.
Just complete dog shit things to do. And she was simping so hard for Ryan Upchurch.
Oh, it
so
was bad.
Yeah,
I heard. Simping hard as fuck for his ass.
Because,
and he was over on Damn Girls and over here. So, of course, what was she doing? Bouncing over here and over there.
And the reason why is because Ryan Upchurch was donating $500 super chats. That's another reason. He was donating $500 super chats. And he had like... Well, I know. Well, you're talking about her. Like $500. She probably... If I went in there and I gave her $500 super chat, she'd be like, "B Tim, maybe we can work something out. We can be friends again." You know what I mean? Like, that's how she is. It's money. It's like literally money. It's all she cares about.
Look out.
Bro, I remember Laura was she wanted that $500. She was so mad that fucking Voices got the $3,000.
Oh my God. She was so fucking pissed. I thought it was like $1,500, but she was so fucking pissed off when Voices got that money from him. She about shit a fucking brick.
She's like, "It's not true. This is a lie." The
Voices is like, "No, it's not. It's not a lie. Here's the receipt." And tried to give her the receipt. She's like, "That's made up." No, it's real as hell.
And Ryan even went on her show, Voices show, even like, that's the funny thing. He never even, as much as hard like Laura simped for Ryan Upchurch, He never went on her show ever, and she sipped so hard for that motherfucker.
She had his name in the title, hashtagging his name. She had his fucking picture on the thumbnail. She was fucking getting down. She was getting down. She was gonna get his attention one way or another, and he didn't want shit to do with her at all.
Bro, and then when he came up here, she was ass kissing him like no other. Bro, if I came into BJ's chat and I tossed her a $500 super chat, first Queen would be like, "Are you all right? Did you just fucking hit your head?" I'd get like a million messages on Discord. B Tim, have someone kidnapped you? Yeah, have you? What's going on? Are you okay? Did the thieves? Is there a guy with an AK-47 in the back of you telling you to donate? So yeah, I don't know. But then she'd be like, "B Tim, would you like a link? Let's talk. Maybe we can work something out. Be friends."
Oh, real fast. Check this out. Hold on one second. I'm gonna send this to you real fast. This was sent to me just so you know, in case you get some sort of flag thing or whatever.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to
Sorry.
you now. Hold on one second.
Lord, I'm so irate on the streets right now. That's why.
So yeah, go to that one because go look at that one like right fucking now. Because I don't know if that's the intention that they're trying to use to something's going on with my numbers. Y'all trying to fucking bot me, you little bitch motherfucking made motherfuckers.
What's happening?
My numbers just went up. You little fucking motherfuckers. My number went from 985 to listen. My shit, there's a super chat in here too telling us about it. Hold on. Queen, something right here. Something is going on with your numbers. I just watched the numbers go from 5.1K to 14K down to 1.2K.
Yeah, I would probably contact you too about
you
that.
little bastard made motherfuckers. Sons of bitch made motherfuckers, you.
Yeah, I'd probably contact you too about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it says right here, Trisha received a privacy complaint. She just said it. So Trisha got a privacy complaint. I got one. Jay got one. Nonsense got one. And then another trader got hit with almost 5 copyright strikes. And then did you just get that in your inbox?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that weird shit's doing, but that's some fucking weird shit.
Right now, you just have normal numbers like 1400, 1423 right now. So that seems normal.
Fiance's dealing with some drama in another area of the streets.
The bearded community? The beard grease community?
No, apparently Brenda Stapleton thinks it's appropriate to make comments. So he basically told her, if you ever speak one more word about my daughter, I will absolutely sue you. I'm over that bitch too.
Well, she's a fucking horrible person. I can't believe I was ever fucking friendly with that person. I didn't see the real her. Like, she was a very nice person when I knew her. And then she just fucking went completely fucking crazy. Like, completely crazy. I don't know what the fuck happened to her. I don't know if Pazuzu possessed her or she just pretended to be nice the whole time. I don't know. But that's how it was.
Well, I mean, here's the way I feel. I see all sorts of comments in Moomoo's chat that reference my kid even last night. And I'm going to tell you this probably, hopefully, for the last time I ever have to say it. If you don't get your people under control, I will respond and you won't like it. And I mean that. You won't like it.
because she, she gets away with it. She's been getting away doing that shit for a very long time, and everyone co-signs that shit. All of them, but they want to like moral judge everyone, but meanwhile, like they let this like that lady get away with fucking murder. You know what I mean? Heaven forbid I did half the shit that lady did, I would be ostracized from this fucking entire community. Everyone would be like, "Don't hang out with B Tim. He's a piece of shit."
Well, considering that you said what you said earlier today, that if it's in an article and online, then it's, fair game. Please keep that in mind while you continue to let people talk about my children, because something tells me that you're not around some of yours all the time and you just may not know if they're in any articles. Ain't that right, Moo Moo?
Well, I would probably not, what I mean? Like, I get it. You want to go down to their fucking level sometimes, but, you know what I mean? Like, just these people thrive on negativity and trying to fuck with you to drag you down to their level, because then they can go big, like, they can justify fucking with you even more. You know what I mean? And I think usually the best revenge is success on this platform and success in life. And these people are just scumbags. And if you got to handle it like with like, if they cross the line like civilly, you can decide to do that and use a courtroom. But like the whole tit for tat, like articles and stuff, like you're only going to put yourself in a position where you give them a little bit of justification or what they want. They want you to cross the line. You know
Oh,
what I
I
mean?
know she does. That's why I won't do it.
Yeah.
I
Because,
know what she wants. She wants to be able to be the ultimate victim. And bitch, you're going to have to fucking find somebody
yeah.
else to make you that loser you want to be.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? I know it's tough. I mean, I'm not in your situation. I couldn't imagine being in a situation like you're being, not only being doxxed and all this stuff. It's a terrible situation. I understand. I wouldn't really. I can understand your feelings on that shit, but I would just try to like keep calm and just, you know what I mean, and try to. These people just want negativity. That's basically like their whole stream right now. They did that because they want to piss you off, so you do something, and they've done that to Queen for a while, and they're doing that to you, and they want to get you to do something that they can use against you, basically to justify their bullshit, and that's their game, and they're hoping that you cross the line, and then they'll get your subs and get your viewers and stuff like that. That's basically what they're hoping for. That's their game they play. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's why they do a lot of like behind the shit bullshit, because they don't want to be seen doing the fucked up things on live streams, so they can always have plausible deniability. You know what I mean? So
Oh, okay. Hold on.
What's it doing? Is it making my chat jump?
No, he's asking me to send him a screenshot of
Oh, okay.
something in the chat.
So is Hong untouchable for saying horrible things and tagging local businesses in it? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. That, you know what I mean? That guy's on the run. He was ducking and dodging service like crazy.
Yeah,
So,
he's
I don't know.
been running.
But though, you know what I mean? But he's just he's a loser, man. He is a loser. You know. You better be ducking and dodging collections once that fucking judgment comes through. Fucking piece of shit. Tons of people want to be the biggest, greatest victim. I think a lot of people, what they do is they'll make you do something, and then they'll clip you when you out of context, and then they'll use that to fuck with you in real life, and they'll be like, well, this is justification for me to do more stuff to her, and then they'll just do that. It's the same thing BJ does. You know what I mean? That's why it's like, because like they'll try to use anything. I mean, hell, BJ tried to use a fucking electricity, like a joke about electricity and shutting off electricity for 5 years or whatnot, as like a death threat for dumb people, because she considers herself dumb, so that would be murder for dumb people. So she considered that a threat to herself. I'm not sure. Like, first off, you consider yourself dumb. I'm glad you have that self-awareness, BJ. That's the first step. I was just
and she hates the way you say electricity.
Yeah. Meanwhile, she can't read. She can't write aren't. She wrote aren't with two N's.
I just found it. Sorry.
How do you fuck that up?
She fucks everything up.
But like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, and I just, that's my advice with this group. Is dealing with these people for years to infuriate them because they'll pretend their shit don't stink, and they're the good people, blah 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 blah. Meanwhile, they do all the fucked up shit to you, and then they'll pretend, "What did I do?" It's infuriating, but yeah, usually if you know what I mean, they thrive on that shit. They thrive on it.
Yeah, I know. And they want you to call them out and go back and forth with them so they can steal your subs, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
It ain't gonna work.
yeah,
Put all the thumbnails up you want of me.
yeah, and that's pretty much what they want, and they'll just use any sort of justification to do that type of shit. That's why I say like the biggest thing is like, success is the biggest revenge on people. If you're successful, they'll hate you. It gets them even more angry, honestly.
I agree.
Kelly says, just like CPS caller was chasing him around and beat him. Yes, she was chasing him. Oh yeah, the Ryan Upchurch stuff. Man, that was crazy. Don't forget, BTM BJ wasn't in school to learn. She was busy with other stuff. Yeah, well, I don't know what she was busy with. Maybe she just use spell check, man, before she posted like a title. That'd be best. But yeah, it's started with Kim plugging her talking about how amazing her live was, and the night before, and BJ didn't even bite. Yeah, true. The lame who didn't know where the water shut off is on the house she lives in. That's bad. But some peeps don't ever learn unless they feel it. Well, that is true.
I mean, truth be told, her idiot man probably doesn't even know where the water shut off is in the house.
Bro, I don't even know if that is you can consider that guy a man, honestly. Like, he does nothing in the criteria. The only thing he's done is had kids. That's pretty much it. He doesn't work. He doesn't fix things. He doesn't do jack and shit. He doesn't even do outside sports. He's like, this is the life. I get to wake up every day and play video games and pretend to be an online person. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
I mean, like, you live in the country. You live in like a pretty wooded area. If I was in his position, I'd probably set up an archery range and start firing my bow constantly in the background or some shit. You get one of those portable fucking targets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or some other shit like that. I mean, like, I don't know.
We have targets in our yard.
Yeah, like, or if you're a gun enthusiast, you go to a gun range. Obviously, you can't start. You might be able to shoot. Your neighbors might hate you if you try to do that.
We shoot in the front yard, but that's just we're out of the city, so we can do that. But
yeah, but I mean, like, it just seems like, bro, I feel like he sits there and it's just like his life is terrible. Honestly,
it is. It really is.
It's miserable, and it's like he thinks he's like, oh, I'm so rich. I'm like, I have so much to offer to all these ladies. It's like, no, you don't.
I think the highlight of the week so far has been hearing that fool say, I mean, that's why, I contemplate getting, a paper, because if we get married, then you get half my stuff that he worked so hard for, right?
Yeah. Like, also, I don't know what the divorce laws are with community property, and half of their stuff, like, Craig, you might need to understand community property and divorces. It's the amount of money made in the beginning of the marriage. So if you got married with her now, she wouldn't get half the stuff before the marriage.
And then, I could never, and I mean this, then to sit there and to defend it, like, well, who wants to work for something, and who wants to work just to lose your stuff? And I'm thinking, he didn't work for nothing. What do you mean? I could get it if he worked his ass off, you know what I mean? Had a house, etc., bought a house, whatever. But he worked for nothing.
I got it wrong. He lives in North Carolina.
Yeah.
I got it wrong. It says North Carolina is a not community property state. Oof, that's not good. Instead of it uses equitable distribution system for property division and divorce, which aims to fair but not necessarily equal split of martial assets and debts. Property
Yeah.
acquired before marriage, inherited property, and gifts to one spouse are considered separate property, while assets acquired during the marriage are considered marital property. So he would still be fine. Like, so this whole thing about him worrying about his assets right now, if he got married and she divorced him, she wouldn't be able to get the house.
Right.
Simple as that.
And I mean, like it's different here in Tennessee, right? Pretty much like whatever you have entering the marriage is what you leave with.
Yeah.
So
in actuality, Craig, she would be more inclined to lose stuff because guess what? If you started being like co-panel on that, for instance, I'll give you an example, Boogie 298, whatever, Boogie from Local Universe. He got a divorce. He got a divorce, and his wife was with him during like half the time of the channel, and he had to give her she basically got ownership of half his channel, and he had to buy her out of the channel.
Yeah.
So technically, Craig, if you married her now and you were on this channel for a couple of years, you can force, she divorces you, you can actually have half ownership or a certain percentage ownership of the channel, of her YouTube channel. So the person who actually has more to lose would be BJ.
Yep.
Like, you're not quite understanding divorce. Like, you're not losing it. I can't believe I'm actually giving him advice about the whole marriage things. Yeah, I am giving Craig ideas. I'm like, Craig, this is really stupid. You're really being dumb. Your brain is routing from red pill fucking content, and now you're becoming a black pill person where you're like, there's nothing you're full of nihilism, and you're like, there's nothing to save us. We're all doomed. The apocalypse is here. What can we do? It's like, okay, bro, you transferred from the red pill to the fucking black pill society. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what a red pill is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what black pill is, right?
I don't know what the black pill is.
Black pill is like nihilism. The world's going to end. What's the point of doing anything? We're all doomed. That type of deal.
Mm.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
Well, that's why I don't understand like his obsession with these like tech gadgets and stuff. It's like typically someone who's like a prepper or whatever would find those things pointless. When the EMP comes down, it's not going to work, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just so wild. But and then I couldn't believe that she got some ass pats from this group of people up there as BJ. I just couldn't believe it. Like, Jesus Christ. And they're like, what can you do to stop to get you two to stop? We need like that. I felt it was so like, like at the end of a fucking sitcom like Family Matters is like, like they have to solve the problem in one episode. It's the same thing. They like, we need to solve this. We need to have a happy ending in this live stream because we sound like actual pretentious pricks and assholes right now, and we sound really stupid. So we need something for an accomplishment for this live stream. So why don't you and BJ get along? And then BJ fucked it up.
Who are they talking about to get you two to stop? Who are the two? They're
Petty and BJ.
Oh.
Like they were like, what could, and then like just like Petty's like, don't say my name or something. It just lasts like 20 seconds. I can't. I think Cletus is trying to talk, but I can't hear him. I don't know what he's saying.
No, he's on a panel.
He's on a panel? Okay.
Yeah, I think he's hit his limit for today. So.
Oh shit, we're gonna get some sort of clip. Okay. Type in the back.
Okay.
I say. Craig literally asked Mumu last night, would you trust me with your life? And she says yes. He turns around and says, I wouldn't trust you.
Shut up. Why do people not clip this stuff? I don't blame him.
I mean, like, you're with a woman for 14 years, man. You had 3 kids, like, you know what I mean? You have kids with her. It's like you don't trust her. Like, what?
Because he
Like,
knows she's a fucking lying piece of shit. He knows. He ain't stupid.
I mean, you trust the woman with the most precious thing you have, which is your kids.
Maybe.
Well, maybe. Well, for him, maybe. But I would consider like your kids more important than all your assets put together. If I came up to you, Clue, and I said, "Hey, give me all your stuff, or your kid dies," and then you would give me all your stuff, there wouldn't even be a thought process in that. Like, you know what I mean? One is way more important. Items are reacquirable. People aren't. You know what I mean? But like this is the mother of your children. You should probably have a little more respect for her. I mean,
maybe.
I know that. I just why am I defending BJ? Like, why do I always? Jesus fucking Christ! You know what these two need? Fucking marriage counselor. That's what they need.
They're not married.
Okay, they need a girlfriend and boyfriend counselor.
And according to him, he probably won't get married because, again, he's worried about half his shit.
Yeah,
I don't blame him.
Yeah, I get it, man.
I'm not going to lie. I don't blame him.
Yep.
I could absolutely see her marrying him and then being like, oh, I want out, and then taking the house or whatever. I could absolutely see that. She's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I just think it's kind of weird. You stop that, B-Tim. I know, giving her too much fucking advice. But you know what I mean? Like, this is a person you've been with 14 years, and you're like, I don't trust you with my assets. I don't trust you with my life. I don't trust you at all. It's like, why the fuck are you there then?
Because in my opinion, he likes her money.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to work, right?
Like, Jesus Christ. And I think it's because she has low self-esteem. She has
absolutely.
Very low self-esteem. And she can't think of herself who would want her. And that's why she just lets herself go. She doesn't listen. And then she like literally, people say it like, just let her be self-pitying herself. It's kind of fucking sad. It's like, it's very sad.
Dude, I can tell you right now, if that statement were made, and especially, I mean, even behind closed doors, but especially on a public forum, and I'm on a show and you're like, you don't want to marry me basically because I can't take half, then don't be with me because you're already looking for the marriage to fail.
Yeah. I don't understand that thought process. And then he's like, you know, it's like he sits there and he acts like a big accomplishment with it. You know, he's just like, he throws into people's faces. I think he threw in my face, like, I got kids. He doesn't have kids. It's like, okay, well, why don't you hang out with them, sir? I know when I was growing up, we used to have weekends where we used to do things. We used to go archery and go to a picnic, or we would have to go bird watching and go on a picnic. You ever know?
Okay?
Me?
Was he on panel or no?
Yeah, girl, he just went up there and told Brenda Stapleton about herself, I guess. I don't know.
I didn't even know she was up there. Here, we about to play it right now. I hope Trisha don't get mad at me, but we got to.
No, she ain't gonna get mad.
Trisha, don't be mad at us.
Don't strike us, but we got to hear Cletus go off.
Over here all day yesterday, right? Everybody was nice to her. Everybody adulted and everything, and then that.
And there's Roro.
You want to sit and chat and argue? I've seen what you said. However, you want
I think she needs to be investigated. If anything happens, it comes out to finally.
To Stapleton, and since she doesn't have the backbone to come and have a conversation, let me read to Brenda Stapleton what it is that's got me so fucking upset at Brenda Stapleton right now. And I quote, and this is from BJ's chat, and it's still there. She didn't get this deleted. So Brenda, you are obviously one of her loyal foul fucking simps. You said that's also stupid on her part to threaten this when she doesn't have eyes on her own. When someone could do something horrible to hers, she's disgusting. No concern for her own. Let me tell you something, ma'am. I don't know what you think about Clue, nor do I give a flying fuck. But I will protect mine with everything I am. And if you ever make a fucking threat about that again, you best take a fucking link. You ever imply a threat on my family like that again, you best take a fucking link and have a conversation. Now, you can take that however you want to. You can take what Clue said however you want to. But you best fucking believe you come for mine, yeah, you're going to get everything in.
I know that's right.
She's not just going for yours, because I was essayed as a child by my own father from as young as I can remember till age of 12. And I'll tell you now, right, as a child, you do not know, right? And it's so hard to come out and tell someone. And I was nearly 50 when I came out and broke my secret. And you're talking.
Dang, man. Were you done after that, or was there more?
No, there was more.
Is there? Okay. Here, you know what? I'm gonna pull it up on the screen anyways, because it's
Was she talking in the chat?
Brenda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't see it, but Trisha kept popping it up for me to see.
Yeah, she does that usually because she doesn't want to jump on the link.
That's why I say, like, you guys, you keep trying to, like, come at me using my ex. You're not doing anything but literally proving I'm obviously a million times the woman that you guys are. And my daughter is too at 8 years old, bro. 8 years old. Way more woman than any of you bitches talking will ever fucking be. So be fucking mad. I'm over it.
I mean, like, just a little personal matter with myself. My mom had an issue with, I'm not going to get into details, with my biological father. She left, and we lived in it was bad, and we lived in a car because it was that bad with him.
Yeah, but you know what? She protected you guys and left. And that's what makes her an amazing fucking mother.
Yeah, so that's how it was.
Mom. She did what she had to do for you kids, you know what I mean? And feet got the fuck out there and away from him, you know what I mean? So.
And then the reason why we grew up like kind of poor was because he had bits of money, and she had to use, my stepdad and my mom had to use up all the money for lawyers, unfortunately, and deal with a corrupt judge who had part ownership of a foster care or got kickbacks from a foster care. So that's what we were dealing with when we were young. So I don't know. People like to shit on people for trying to move. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is. Especially when they're doing something right.
Yeah.
So she's birds of a feather. And since BJ is a liar, does that make you a liar? Because she keeps saying birds of a feather. She said, what did he teach her? How to be a disgusting piece of crap? Sound like maybe that's her weapon. Maybe he taught her how to traffic children. Never know what her weapon is with that threat. That's a disgusting fucking comment that Brenda Stapleton's mouth made. Yeah, that's what her fucking bitch made mouth made. That's what's on the screen. That's what's on Trisha's screen.
I'm telling you, these people, the way they think, it's sick. Like, it's really sick. You people have something wrong. Like, you guys call us gross and foul and nasty. Bro, y'all got something wrong up there. Like, you want to come over here and talk about us. We shouldn't be nurses. We shouldn't be teachers. We shouldn't work in a daycare. And let me tell you who I don't want working in a fucking daycare or being a teacher or being a nurse and whatever, is that type of person. Y'all are sick.
Right. Period.
That's your problem.
I want to ask Brenda, why did police, was there no evidence on Chloe?
She was saying she was going to weaponize her ex. She left it open for all to wonder what she meant.
People are
she said, I'm calm.
Okay. Hey, I heard investigating about Brittany, but I'm
welcome in.
Let me hit her with it.
50 when I came.
Clue. How the fuck do you think that makes me feel?
In chat, please don't. What we're talking about is Brenda and her vile comments in a piece of shit's chat. That's it. I was meaning if someone goes after her.
So let me explain, Brenda. I get what you're saying, right? But what you don't seem to realize is you want to take all kinds of offense at what Clue said. You want to listen to that ignorant fuck sitting on that panel implying what Clue meant when she doesn't even fucking know Clue. She doesn't understand what the fuck Clue said, but other than to try and find a way to incite fucking off of it. And meanwhile, while inciting hate at Clue by spinning what she said, you make this comment in the same chat where hate's being incited towards Clue. How the fuck do you think that makes me feel? Because believe me, trust and believe, I know where my daughter is at. Trust and believe, when somebody is inciting hate at my fucking family and somebody makes a comment like that, it absolutely fucking infuriates me. So I think you should consider your whereabouts and your words at the same fucking time instead of running your damn fingers on a keyboard just because it makes you fucking happy. I apologize.
No,
And I'm
you're
not the
welcome.
only one. I'm not the only one in this chat that feels the same way as Cletus does and Clue does and I do, because she's triggering a hell of a lot of us. There's 1 in 3 people.
Well,
you
yeah,
know?
I've been through it as well as a child, but the point is I want to keep this to Clue and that completes us at the minute.
Thank you.
I've been through it as well, and I find it triggering, and the thought of somebody weaponizing that, but these people just think it's just words on the internet because they don't like Clue.
Well, and look, I you know, hey, people can think however they want. Like I've said a few times today, how they interpret what was said tells me all I need to know about them.
Yep.
So, I mean, it just.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, why the fuck did I take that down? Because I thought he was talking on our screen. You high bitch, you. I fucking thought he was talking to us over here. I'm like, damn, let me shut this off. I'm being real fucking rude just letting this play on. Damn it. I'm sorry here. Dang, man.
At the same fucking time instead of running your damn fingers on a keyboard just because it makes you fucking happy. I apologize.
No,
and
you're
I'm not the
welcome.
only one. I'm not the only one in this chat that feels the same way as Cletus does and Clue does and I do, because she's triggering a hell of a lot of us. There's 1 in 3 people.
Well, yeah, I've been through it as well as a child, but the point is I want to keep this to Clue and that completes us at the minute.
Thank you.
I've been through it as well, and I find it triggering, and the thought of somebody weaponizing that, but these people just think it's just words on the internet because they don't like Clue.
Well, and look, I you know, hey, people can think however they want. Like I've said a few times today, how they interpret what was said tells me all I need to know about it.
Yep.
So, I mean, it is what it is, right? She said what she said. It is what it fucking is, and people can feel how they're going to feel about it. But it does show who is who, right? But I am saying this, Brenda, when you make comments like that, you have to consider the fact that you don't know anybody that's in there, where they're at, what they're capable of, what's going through their mind. And you're sitting in a chat of a panel that is inciting hate against somebody because they picked a fight with them and are getting their ass whooped daily. And you're adding to that.
Or the people you never see. Wait a minute.
Angel, please. I'm going to drop Angel, please, because you're interrupting.
Or the people you never see, or the people you never see in chat. You never see a username that just sit in the bushes.
That's right. And, you know, look, I get it. It goes all ways, right? Everybody should be careful about the things they say. But, Brenda, when I see combination upon combination of things you were saying in that chat, and I consider what that entire live stream was designed to do, I'm going to take the opportunity to speak my mind when I get it. I would love for you to click this link and have this conversation. But I know you won't because, you know, quite frankly, I've seen what you're about. And I don't believe you'll click this link and have a conversation. But I've said what I needed to say.
You want to address her last little shit comment?
Which one? I can't see the chat up here.
She said her last comment was, Clue didn't elaborate on what she meant. You also asked her not to say it, Cletus. You
right.
Were right.
I told her to woosah. You want to know why I told her to woosah? Because when she gets on a roll, she goes hard, right? Was she ever going to say anything that you nasty fucks have implied she was going to say? Absolutely not. You know why? Because she's a better fucking human than any of y'all that put that into your heads about what she was saying. And the reason you did it is because you nasty motherfuckers do it on the daily.
Yep.
And if that stings, good.
Babe.
So do you want to take a set and chat and argue about it?
I did, and I now apologise right now to Clue for saying what I did. I also am responding to other chatters. Well, maybe, Brenda, you need to think before you keep throwing these statements out, because
Yeah, she really got to start thinking before she's speaking. How are you? What's up, Jen? What you doing, Jen? What's up, bitty bop?
Hey, I just did a stream, so I wanted to get over here before y'all shut down.
Yeah, girl, we've been on here for we did a stream on the other one for like for about 4 hours, and then this one was on for 2. So I'm gonna shut it off here after a bit. Well, whenever we're done chit chatting.
Okay. Thank you for waiting on me, though. I appreciate it. So
we were actually listening to the fuck shit that's going on with BJ right now. Speaking of.
Oh gosh, see.
Yeah, well, and I was gonna say, speaking of, I know you deal with somebody just like her, but you know what I mean, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, yes, and guess what? The somebody just like her has now decided to defend Clue in order to get her subs over there, and
is that person having any to do with the fires? You know, do they have a history of fires or anything? Is that the person?
Oh, no, sorry.
Not that one. Okay.
No, sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's, you know,
Oh, yeah, that one. Oh.
Yeah, she is now decided, like, you know how it works.
I know.
She's been doing this a long time, okay? And so she always scopes out a community before she goes in it and tries to, like, this is probably what y'all's scammer will end up doing, okay?
Yeah, I know the game. We've been here long enough. We know the game.
She scoped it out. She started out originally defending BJ, right? She was at first defending her.
Then she sees 1,700 and they see the money and say, oh, wait a minute. I can make more money doing the other way.
Yeah. Then she was like, oh, wait. This isn't working. Like, let me switch it up, you know? So now she's like being outraged about how, you know, Cleve was misunderstood and all this crap, you know? So I don't really ever listen to y'all's scammer at all. But unfortunately, because our scammer has been streaming your scammer.
Oh, no. It's the convergence. It's the convergence.
Yeah.
Bro.
It is. Oh, my gosh, it is. And Queen Mo's supposed to be coming, too. She was a long-time mod over there and woke up and saw what was happening, you know, and came over to us and told us everything. So I gave her a link. She was on panel with me just a minute ago. Just so you know. But so she's been streaming her like twice, I think. So, you know, I have to go over to Rumble because she strikes for anything and everything. So that's originally why I started Rumble, because all the striking on YouTube, you know?
Yeah, it sucks because they do that all the time, these people, man. And
Oh, yeah.
You gotta have a backup all the time.
It's because you're speaking the truth on them, you know? They don't like that truth being told, you know? But so he started streaming her, and recently last night, a few of the people that were, you know, I guess what I learned by the names, they ended up being Clue's people, and I think maybe one of yours, Queen. So I think what's happened is they've maybe joined in like the discords,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's how she kind of scopes it out, right? She gets
Yeah.
a few, like she's down to like probably 10 people, y'all.
Well, I know
like,
her game because she did that with, I believe, who was that woman that was like for the Summer Wells? She went into her Discord and then just started fucking, and then she scammed people in the Discord.
I don't know.
I forgot her name, but she was like, she had black hair, glasses. She threw a McDonald's thing at someone. She didn't like chasing. She didn't like chasing. I'm trying to remember her name. Tiffany Marie. Yeah.
Yeah, Tiffany. Yeah.
Yeah, she went into Tiffany Marie's Discord.
Yes.
And those people. Yeah.
She did that. Yes. Tiffany called her out and busted her, like with so many people asking for money, the same amounts and different things, like it was awful. She scammed. That's how she scammed Veloma. Yes, it goes way back. Like she is a huge scammer, and like we've been trying to get rid of her for a while now, which now we've got proof that she uses bots, like literally from her login. Because she had given Mo her login because she was a good friend to her for a while. And so when they left, they actually did not speak on her for a month. But she started doxing all of them.
Yeah.
And so then they were like, okay, fine, So then they came out and spoke. But, and what happened is she still had her login from when she didn't take her off of it. So she went to her history, and through her history, she went to a website with the bots and proved it. Like that's what she's been doing all these years. So we've got proof of all of it, But I mean, it's just a lot to say in one setting. But
I read up in Pennsylvania injunctions. If you want to know a little bit about the BJ situation, she lost the first anti-slap case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, BJ teamed up with Nick the Hat, who basically called try to frame his next door neighbor by having a prostitute called there, then faked an email to his parole officer to make it look like he's a racist and some other things. And he went to jail and he's on parole right now. Hanged Seth Rogers, TikTok Tony, who accidentally showed his peen on a TikTok.
Oh, I remember that. I remember y'all showing that. Oh my God.
And she joined an injunction to get Granny's Watching and Barbecue Lady to silence them, and they lost the first anti-slap. So they've lost everything, and they're trying to delay as much as possible, but they can owe up to like $100,000, maybe up to $300,000 for attorney fees now. BJ and all the rest, and Bullhorn Betty and all that stuff. So
wow,
yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lawyers too involved because a lot of people want to bring lawsuits. So get refreshed on your defamation laws in your state.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So then it's a whole big y'all are busy with it. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, you know how it is. It's crazy stuff now,
It's almost like exhausting to hear it all.
Oh yeah. Wow. See, I didn't know y'all were like having a court stuff with her too.
Yeah, she got the and literally Dog the Bounty Hunter was part of the injunction as well.
I remember when that all happened, but like we're all over here in our own little going after our own scammers, so I don't get to see a whole lot of it. But I do remember something about that, that time frame too. So, wow.
Yeah.
So she's a wonderful mess, huh?
Yeah, so you're going to see that, I guess, when you review Bombshell, who's reviewing BJ, and you're going to be like, what the fuck's going on with injunctions and Dog the Bounty Hunter and lawsuits and anti-slap and ex-Trump lawyers. So it's...
Well, when she doesn't get any traction, she'll shut up. Like, and
Yeah.
now, you know, she look just from today because I had posted my stream, you know, so she knew it was going to happen. So just from that, from our dear sweet Mystical, who I love dearly, she posted it, I guess, and told people about it. And so she went and threatened to dox all kinds of people because of my stream. Just from that. So she's so dirty, dude. She is so dirty. She just showed my husband's obituary a few, like, just last week. You know, to be a demon, you know, like, that's who she is. She's gross. She's not just, you know, tricking people into paying her bills, right, and scamming them. She's also one of the biggest doxers, real lifers that you can see.
I think she would fit in well with the HOA. I think with
well,
she would fit well with those people. Then I think she's joined the wrong side. She needs to join the HOA. They like being voyeurs and showing people's newspaper articles and stuff like that.
Yeah, she's gross. And what she does is people that, like, I have to stress, I stress so highly, if you can, don't give, like, especially people like her, what she does is use people's pay apps. So when people give her money, you know, through
PayPal or whatever, they get your doxing. That's why I'm always I always tell people don't let people know who you are on this platform because they'll use that shit against you all the time.
That's what she does. Like in her community post, threatening, right? She's threatening to show everybody's. She said, "I've got everybody's Cash App or whatever, you know, and don't remember, you know, like." And that's how they do it. Like that's what she does. Is, you know, once people stop giving her money, she uses their information to dox them. You know, like it's gross.
Yeah. She would fit in with the HOA. I think she would fit right in with those people.
Okay, well, hey.
The HOA, they were ass pats is like giving BJ a nice hug today, trying to defend her. The HOA, so she'd fit in right there. And they like to. There's FOIA Starter, who likes to put FOIAs on like people's kids.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, FOIA Starter likes doing that. She likes to pull FOIAs on people, and they're cool with that.
Well, oh gosh, they fit then. You know, I've been calling it Scammers United because she's gotten with a few other scammers. So, but I just wanted to make sure and let y'all know what's up because, you know, if I can do anything to protect people or give them a heads up, I'm gonna. To me, that's more important, you know.
Yeah, I mean, most thing people need to know is just to keep their privacy and don't let these people parasocial relationships and try to take your money, basically, and then blackmail you when you say anything, basically. Because that's why they want the information. They want to blackmail you, basically.
Oh, yeah. They definitely do. That's who she is, you know.
Yeah.
Like she is, like we have beat her down to where she's only got about 10 people left, you know. And so she's going anywhere and everywhere scoping out to see, you know, what she can do.
Can I make a suggestion, Bombshell? I would suggest the locale universe. They might take you, and you can make a lot of money.
Oh no! Actually, you know what? She tried to go over there, and like we showed them her history, and they're like, they're like, hell no, we don't do those kind of people over here. So you know,
if you foil people. Yeah, if you foil people or you dox people, they don't want you over there because they want. There's a lot of people that pay like $500 a month on memberships there.
Yeah,
and they
they're not. Yeah, not at all, man. They don't want that kind of trash. And what's so funny is she tried. Like they got in the Discords over there and everything, but we had them off at the pass and had already sent information showing what kind of person she was, you know. But she tried. Oh, absolutely. Like. Now she's trying this, anything and everything. You know why? Also, because she's getting evicted. But I don't see.
She owned her house.
Oh no! She owns nothing. She ain't got a pot to pee in.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Mo, you're up here with us.
There's Mo.
Hey.
this is my buddy. She knows exactly anything you can ask. She can tell.
Okay, what is the future price of Palantir next year?
I'm talking about with Mom.
Oh, okay. I need to know the stock price next year. If you know that the lottery numbers is next. But anyway, Mo.
Yeah, if it's bomb related, I can answer it. But
Yeah, she's bad though. But I just wanted to warn everybody as much as I could. So I feel like I've done my due diligence. You know, like because it's so funny when she's streaming that BJ person because she's like she's saying everything that we say to her. You know what I mean? It's like she's talking to herself.
yeah,
It's
she's
crazy.
describing herself whenever she talks about BJ.
Well, how old is Bomb? She's like in her 50s, right?
She is 58. Yep.
Yeah, so that's like the mirror, like when you see yourself in the future. And it's like it's the same thing. It's like her younger version.
Yeah.
This is like they're twinning. Well, twinning basically.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Well, it's good though to get to come visit y'all because I never get to anyway. So
I know you're busy.
Oh, these crazy scammers, I'm telling you. But we're doing good. We're 5 for 5 so far. That's our rate of getting rid of them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Bum's just taking longer than anybody. But now that we have the people that we're helping her stay on our side, hopefully that's gonna stop.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's like because it's sad because a lot of people like these people form communities and then then they get money and then they basically use that information, that trust to kind of blackmail that person or to force them to be silent. It's kind of a sad situation because those people actually trusted. And it's
I know.
kind of a fucked up situation.
And when they wake up,
Captain Napkin says Jenny Gentile, Art Deco. I said hi and I missed
will, Captain, I will. I hadn't seen him in a while, actually. I'm kind of worried because usually he pops around, you know. So hopefully we'll see him soon. I'll let him know though, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, I won't keep you long. I'm sorry, Queen. I was trying to get my butt over here. You know how it goes. I was like, we showed a few receipts. See, I can't show everything on YouTube because they strike it. So I usually show everything on Rumble. But we did show a few receipts, like, you know, that where she's asked for money for people. What she does is get in their DMs. And she'll ask them, you know, like, that's how she did before, you know.
Yeah, she does that a lot.
She's just relied on her subs for the past 3 evictions. Subs and mods have paid her back rent, and I mean it's almost like $10,000 just from the last 3 times. Like it's
bro. Like at that point you need to get a job because YouTube's not
YouTube. Listen, nobody should use YouTube as their job when they're small. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I think like what I mean by that is like if you're not making enough to pay your rent, then you need a job.
Right,
like, you could do YouTube. Yeah, you could do YouTube and make an extra couple of dollars here and there, but you have to like if you start making but if you start making buco dollars, then it's different. But YouTube is a very temporary thing. I mean, sometimes you get like 5 years, sometimes you get really lucky and you get 10. But it's not a career thing, and it's just really a social media thing to talk to people and chill. You know, you're not going to make a ton of money.
Yeah, yes. Oh, and Queen Bee, somebody just said in the chat they wish I'd talk to you about Just Jake. Oh my gosh, I listened to that. I'm like way late on it though, but I listened to when she came up, Just Jake. That was the funniest thing ever. She was drunk.
Bro, she was so hammered.
Listen,
bro, she was fucking smacked. I was like, oh my god, are you that fucking sick? You cannot fucking figure it out, you dense motherfucker. I was so irritated. I can't do drunks.
Oh my, me either. Listen, Just Jake, the way I met her, okay, was she emailed me when I was asking for victims of bump, right? This has been at least 2 years ago. She emailed me this long email how she wanted to speak, but she wanted to speak, do it privately, not live, because she's never been live and she's never blah, 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 right? So I went out of my way to get with her privately and record her story that she wanted to tell on Bum, right? So I was like, okay, I recorded it. Like, she wouldn't even come out and call her a scammer. You know, she's like, I can't even call her that. She said that she felt like a horrible human in Bum Chat, and she felt like she would type horrible things, you know, when she was part of it, like skank, primarily skank in the chat, right? So we created this whole thing of skank in the chat on Rumble. It's one of my emojis. But she went back and apologized to Bum, y'all. Apologized like months later and was in Bum's chat. So, you know, I was like, are you kidding me? So then the next thing I hear is she's over here drunk, and I was like, oh my gosh. I can't believe.
Then she said, I think on that panel she stated that we should cover Bomb. I says, who would you recommend us to cover? And she said, you should cover Bomb.
She said Bomb is a scammer to y'all after not willing to say it on my panel, you know, or whatever. But she's saying it to y'all. I was like, oh my God, this woman's nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, first off, no one really watches Bomb. No one gives, you know what
right.
I mean? Like,
exactly.
It's like, okay. Like, no one, it's like, so why would we cover Bomb? Second off, it's like, she's a e-baker scammer. Well, welcome to the internet. There's shortage of them. Jesus Christ.
That was hilarious, though. I was dying laughing. I played it on Rumble last night. And we were dying laughing. Y'all, Queen finally had enough.
Yeah, that was the best part.
Y'all were so good with her too. Like trying to explain and be kind, and then bam, had enough.
Like, can you please? Yeah, she was like, can you please just like stop repeating yourself? They're boring. It's boring. And I'm like, then you're watching clips of it, so it's not that boring.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so funny though.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
But yeah, that's crazy.
I'll let y'all go. I know Queen wants to shut down. I know she's been alive a good long while. So I appreciate it though. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
All right. You guys have a good one.
It was good to see you. I miss y'all, man. I gotta try to do more on YouTube because I've been doing it more on Rumble, you know, because it's all the restrictions on YouTube, you know.
Yeah, they strike you for everything, man. It's
crazy. For a picture, for just it's insane.
Yeah, I know. We deal with a certain person named Diaper Dino. We know. You'll find out the story about Diaper Dino one day. It's quite interesting.
Yeah. Yes. I'll have to come back and visit once we see where things go. You know.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let me see. Proves to be Brenda Stipton, who's striking streams where her name is being said. Yeah, that's what she's gonna do. That one for sure, Shadow. I think she's gonna try on this one too. But anyway, good talking to you, JJ.
You too. You too, BTM. Queen. You have a good evening. Go do what you need to do. And I will see y'all. I'll see y'all around, okay?
All right. I'll see you around.
So you have a good night. Be careful. Somebody's going to defend your honor.
I heard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's a big suck up, so.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, Queen. She might not be where she can even say something.
She's probably dealing with Duke.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All right. Love y'all. See you later.
Bye.
Duke, the bane of my existence on live streaming. Swear to God, that dog runs around all day, every day. The bane of my existence is Duke.
What's he supposed to do?
Well, he should not be running away. Should be just chilling.
Yeah,
not
but that's
running.
boring.
Well, you know.
If I was a dog, I'd run away every chance I got.
Well, if that's the case, then you would be taking a quick trip to the pound. Just saying.
I got one like that too. Only one, Peanut. And like every time I open the back door to go to like the pool or whatever, he goes out, like he zooms by me if I can't block him, which sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But then he'll zoom by me. He literally runs up to the pool, looks down to make sure the water is still there. And then he does one lap around the pool and then he'll come back up and go inside.
Interesting. So
It's
he wants to annoy you.
He's sneaky as hell too. The other night, he I had went outside out the back, and I came back in, and I was looking around for him, and I didn't see him. And then I look at the back door, and his ass is outside. He had snuck out when I was coming back in, and didn't even know it. I'm like, wow, okay.
And he only wants to go to the pool. That's all he does. He goes right to the pool. He looks down to make sure there's water in it. And then he'll like act like he's going to jump in. And then he doesn't do that. And then he makes a lap around the pool and then he'll come back. Every time.
That's not good. That's not good at all. We don't like that. We want it to be just chilling dog. That's it. Anyway.
I personally find it adorable. It gets on my nerves sometimes, but it is adorable.
Interesting. Interesting. I would not find that adorable.
Well, I think it's because he, like, we'll put them in the pool and let them swim sometimes. So he knows, right? Like, it can be fun. But he just is never sure that he wants to go in on his own.
Oh my God! Yeah. So, what's your feeling about that bombshell person wants to suck up to you?
I mean, this isn't the first time. It happens every time that Turtle Island comes around.
Yeah. Well, if she tries to give you Turkish delights, be careful.
I wouldn't take anything from her.
Okay. It's a joke about Turkish delights, like who gave Turkish delights to who gave in the book, who gave Turkish delights?
What?
You lost us on this one, B10.
Well, the white witch and the witch, the wardrobe and stuff like that. That's what the witch offered the boy to earn his trust, Turkish delights.
Ah, I got you. Okay.
The white witch.
I don't think I ever read that.
Well, they had a movie. They've had 2 movies about it.
Yeah, I probably didn't see that either.
It's a candy. You ever heard of Turkish delights?
No.
It's a weird.
Is it made from $200 chocolate?
No, it's like, how would I describe it? It's like it's an interesting flavor. It's a unique flavor.
What was it that you got? Oh yeah, those candied pine cones that you didn't like.
I mean, they weren't too bad. I mean, I would eat them again. It's just that I wouldn't pay that amount of money for them.
Have you had that Dubai chocolate?
The Dubai chocolate? Well, I can't eat that, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, that like candy bar that everybody just like raves about.
Well, I mean, what makes it good is the pistachio butter in it. That's what makes it good. The kafaf stuff is like basically to make it. You need, I think it's called kafaf, and you put it with butter and you fry it, and then you get the pistachio butter, and you get the mold, the chocolate mold, and you put the kafaf and the pistachio inside. That's what that texture is. I think it's called kafaf or something like that. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, it's good. But I mean, like I heard a lot of people say it's good, but people pay ridiculous money, like $30 or $20 for a bar.
Yeah.
So
I don't like pistachios, so I got no interest in it. But I hear it's all right.
It's pretty. The pistachio is actually pretty addictive to taste. Like you just buy it yourself. Honestly, it's better to just have that by itself without that other stuff. To be honest with you, like it's really good. I like that stuff, the pistachio. Tim, have you probably been 10 pine trees in my yard alone? How can I help you out? Well, it's made in Siberia. It's a treat made in Siberia, and usually you want a like a baby pine cone, basically, and then you do a process like sugar on it or something like that. It's like a Siberian treat.
I almost bought some of that. Is it Biscoff?
Yeah.
The cookie butter or something? Yeah, I almost bought some of that today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever tried it.
Well, it's good. I mean, let me see if I did try that. Yeah, it's probably good. I mean, like in Italy, they love Nutella, though. Everyone loves Nutella in Italy.
Oh, same. I dip strawberries in Nutella. I freaking love Nutella.
Yeah, Nutella is basically like the most biggest thing in there. Siberian treats because they don't have anything else beat them. Yeah, pretty much. It's not a place you find a lot of treats there.
I like literally could just, and I have before, put Nutella on white bread and just eat it.
Yeah, I've seen that. And some people just literally eat from a spoon from the damn thing.
I've done that too.
Yeah, that stuff is dangerous. You can easily gain a lot of calories with that shit, man. I swear to God, I can't have Nutella around me.
I'm telling. I almost bought it in a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah.
One time, I was like, "How long would this last me?"
I don't think it'll last long with anyone because it's addictive. It's fucking
5-gallon bucket though. It was insane the size of that thing. I was like, "This is literally 5 gallons of Nutella."
See, I don't.
And it was so much cheaper than buying the little. That's why I was looking at it, because it was so much cheaper than buying the little jugs at the store.
See, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't get. I
Yeah,
don't
you're not
get
a sweet person.
I mean, no, don't say that.
You like candy though.
Right? Like I could sit and eat, 50 bags of these freeze dried Jolly Ranchers, but Nutella, I'm just not like. Yeah, okay, a little bit here and there, but stuff like that, I'm not a big fan of.
If I have strawberries, it's dangerous because I will literally eat that all the time.
I'm sure they would. I mean, like it's a pretty good combination: strawberries and chocolate. I mean, or Nutella.
A friend of mine had that at her baby shower, and I was like, I would have never thought of this combination, but thank you for thinking of it.
Yeah, but yeah, in Italy, it's a big deal. Though it gets a little disgusting. Some people make Nutella pizzas or some shit.
Ew.
Yeah, like a candy Nutella pizza.
Mm-mm.
It's
Although I
pretty-
do like the dessert pizza, like they used to have a Pizza Inn, so I could see it.
Yeah, I could see it. Well, they put like chocolate Easter eggs and candy and shit like that. You see them on YouTube. They make them and they like make a pizza out of it.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not healthy. It's not good for you. It's a kerfuffle. What are you saying? It's kerfuffle. Now you have me. Okay. It's like let me see. Let me see. Dubai chocolate. I'm trying to remember what the. 1 second. Oh, actually, I got it wrong. It's no, I can't even fucking say it. Kanaf. I think it's called Kanef or Nafe or something like that. Kanife or what?
I wouldn't know how to say that.
Basically, it's like a Middle Eastern. It's like layers of crispy shredded dough and kentifi filled with, so it's like shredded dough, and then you use butter and stuff like that. That's what that shredded stuff is.
Oh, I bet that's all right then.
You know what
Yeah,
I've always
it's
wanted
it's
since I was a kid for a very stupid reason? I
What?
saw it on Bugs Bunny and Tweety was pepper. I've always wondered what the fuck that is and wanted it, but I've actually never looked that up.
Hassenpfeffer?
Yeah.
yeah, it's basically like shredded dough, cheese, and sweet syrup. The dough is layered with cheese filling. Anyway, let me see. It's like that. It's like a dough, shredded dough, and you can use that for. I'm trying to remember what it is.
Oh.
I'm trying to find exactly. Maybe I got it wrong. Middle Eastern shredded dough. Oh yeah, it's kanafa. Kanafa. That's what it is. Kanafa. So let me see. The most well-known shredded dough is called. According to Much Better, it is delicate noodle-like pastry made from very thin sheets of dough shredded into fine strands, and that's what it's made of with the thing. So then what you do with the dough by you have butter and you kind of fry it with it. That's how they got
So
it.
the thing that you're talking about that you want is a traditional German stew made with rabbit or hare, marinated in a flavorful mixture of wine and vinegar, and then braised with onion and other seasonings.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting.
I'll make that for you, but I'm not eating it.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff. You should ask Trisha about blood sausages.
Oh, you guys were talking about that one day.
And blood pudding.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to like it.
The nastiest thing I've ever had to eat was liver.
Yeah, so basically it's a type of blood sausage typically made of pork and beef blood, fat and
nope,
and
I'm
fat.
good. I'm out on that.
So that's blood pudding. So that's a traditional English breakfast.
Read that again. It's made of what?
It's made of pork and beef blood and fat. It's like into
And they just eat that like on a spoon or?
No, it's made like into like a sausage like thing.
Oh, oh.
That's rough.
Well, I mean, at least they're not going to be deficient in vitamin and iron.
Oh no,
that's true.
You know, they're not going to be deficient there. But it's like a breakfast they have.
Wow.
That's like an English breakfast.
Someone said it's nasty.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't know, but I would assume so. So that will be
a
your
really
next
good way to get gout.
Well, that's the next thing. You could do that for like your review of food. You can have a blood sausage. You want to order a blood sausage and eat that on live stream?
No, I don't. I don't think you could pay me to eat that.
You sure?
Yeah.
You could do a super goal. How many super chats do you want me to eat the blood sausage?
No way.
Listen, don't you want to like experience new things, new recipes, stuff like that?
No, I'm not very adventurous.
You know?
Would you eat it?
No.
Yeah.
But I'm not very adventurous.
What's the worst thing you've ever eaten?
The worst thing I've ever eaten. I can't think of anything.
You've clearly never had liver.
No, I liked liver when I used to eat liver.
On purpose?
Yeah. My mom used to eat cow brains.
I think I don't know. I had to eat it when I was younger, like before I had a surgery, so I could donate blood to myself in case I needed it during the surgery. And it was terrible. It didn't help that my parents would get it for me when we went to like Golden Corral. So like they're eating from the buffet and I'm over here like trying to literally force myself to swallow this liver.
Yeah.
I think the worst thing I ever ate was it was a caramel coated popcorn ball, and the popcorn was burnt, and the caramel was homemade, and it was not good. That was bad. That was very, very bad. Burnt popcorn and bad caramel, not a good mix.
Yeah, I don't think I had anything that was bad. I think all food's good unless it depends on the preparation of it.
That's true. That is true. Because there's probably people out there that can make liver and it be decent. So
yeah, it's all about preparation of the meal. I mean, if you're not a good cook, then it sucks. That's what I think.
Cute. Ari said, Cletus B. Tim, what do you think of fish eyes?
I've never eaten fish eyes.
No, I've never eaten a fish eye, nor would I.
Yeah, I don't think
unless it was a survival situation.
Yeah, if I was like starving, I would probably do that. If I was like, oh, I'm going to die unless I eat these fish eyes, then that would be the case. But that doesn't seem like a fun situation. Let's just say. But you ever have a burrata? I think it's called burrata or something like that.
Not that I'm aware of.
It's called burrata. It's basically it's an Italian thing. It's mozzarella cheese, but the inside is like a cream, like a cream inside. So as soon as you burst it open, it's like really creamy inside, like
so like a ravioli, but with
no, it's like mozzarella. It's like made mozzarella, like regular mozzarella that you would make, but the inside is creamy, and you open it up. And you could just put it like you just put it on top of your meal and you just open it up and it's like it's all creamy and you put it on your pasta. Some Italians will like eat that with some balsamic vinegar and some tomatoes and they just mix it up a little bit. Or they'll like they put it, I think it's really
What are you over here talking about? Why
food. We're talking about food.
What the fuck?
We're talking about food because you've left us in the car this long. We're hungry.
See, look, I couldn't get back on my fucking StreamYard. It was not fucking let me in. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
We were talking about Dubai chocolate, liver, blood pudding. What?
Dubai chocolate is disgusting as hell, and I don't fucking like it, and it's a waste of fucking money.
I've never had it. I don't like pistachio.
$25 for a fucking candy bar that
Let me
tastes
guess.
like grass.
Let me guess. Your daughter's forced you to get that from
Tastes
TikTok.
like grass. It's gross.
Your daughter's
yes, they did force me to get it, and I was pissed.
Yeah. Anyway, Queen, I got to skedaddle. Queen.
All right. No, I think I'm gonna probably just shut this one down and send you guys on over to Trisha's for now, because my
I think
Toasty's on.
Toasty's on.
Oh, Toasty, bit me. Let's go. What the fuck we doing, guys? Dang.
We don't control this.
Look at us. Look at y'all. Got me. I'm all discombobulated. Let's go to Toasties. Come on,
Bye.
y'all. Bye. I'll meet y'all there. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way out. Make sure you sting it on your way into Toasties. Make sure y'all show some love. And I will catch you on the flip side. QB out.